Oh, yes. What is up, everybody? It is that time once again. We are in the Thunderdome. Welcome to the Thunderdome. It is time. How's everybody doing? It's another Friday night SmackDown. It is the Roman addresses the universe. Roman addresses the universe. That sounds funny. Roman addresses the WWE Universe with Paul Heyman by his side tonight. Also, we're supposed to get a fatal four-way match where the winner of the fatal four-way will be the number one contender for Roman Reigns. Speaking of Roman Reigns, number one contender for the Universal Championship held by Roman Reigns. And we get a rematch of the Women's Tag Team Championship match between Shayna and Sasha and Bayley. So, man, this is already looking super stacked. And then we get all the stuff that they didn't tell us about. What is going on? I see King of Fate. I see Michael in the building. I see Waleed. What is up, Elijah? Oh, they're showing us some of what happened at Payback when Paul Heyman and Roman pulled the great snafu, pulled their great little delay of game until he was ready to actually come out and fight. What is up, everybody? I see Staunch in the building. Staunch, welcome back. Yo, Staunch. It's been a bit, man. How you doing? If anybody's having trouble on Twitch with watching the stream because it's stuck on 1080p, you can come over to the YouTube channel and watch it here. On YouTube, you have all the different qualities. If you just like the Twitch chat, you could just pull up the YouTube video and still use the Twitch chat. Just switch it to chat only on Twitch. That makes it so you could still use the Twitch chat if that's what you like, and you can also have the quality options for your video while watching it on the YouTube channel. Let's go. Want to see what's going on here. All right, so they're showing us what's going on, what happened at Payback. Basically, that's what we're seeing right now. Where Roman Reigns scooped the title. Big Rudd in the building. We Rupt in the building. Oh yeah. Are you ready? Oh yeah, guys, we're in the Thunderdome. Are you ready? I feel like I should maybe change the background to look like the Thunderdome. But then there's all kinds of wrestling events that we do that don't use the Thunderdome, so maybe I could just throw in like a Thunderdome thing. Maybe I'll make a note of that. Oh, Roman's starting off the show.
Tonight with the big dog.
The big dog.
You mean the new?
Hey, he's got a gigantic augmented reality version of himself as big as the stage that shows up. Oh, I got a brand new picture of Roman as well. Hang on. Let me get it. He's here with Paul Heyman as well. All right, I'll put him on the screen as of right now. And then we'll just get the other ones in a second. Making his way down to the ring. All right. My name is Paul Heyman. Are we going to finally hear him say he's the advocate for Roman Reigns? Let's go. Oh, he's not even making his way down to the ring. He's just standing on the ramp. Bano. Bounce. Banano now. My goodness. The Roman Empire. Wonder how long he's gonna keep that moniker. Or if he's gonna change that up anytime soon. Because he doesn't really have an empire. Unless he's maybe the Usos will come back and hang with him. That's something I would really love to see.
I won't argue.
Oh my goodness.
Either of those points go away.
goodness. Just blow up the whole thing. Pushing that merchandise, yep. They're not booing, they're saying, ooh ah. Is that true ah? Yeah, I heard about AOP. I don't know what's up with them. I don't know how they're gonna keep their bodies together in any other promotion. Doo 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 doo. What do I want to do? Do I want better quality, or do I want to be as modern as possible? Is there a way to have both? Doesn't look like it. I have to go with the most on time one. Here we go.
You thought I was out. He pulled me back in. Oh, and please don't make fools of yourselves and embarrass yourselves, pointing your accusatory fingers at me for corrupting him.
Ah, come on. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I knew I should have just stuck with the quality. Let's just go with the quality.
Because I was gone, tossed aside, thrown.
Oh my goodness, are you serious?
Just when you thought I was out,
Never in a million years.
Pulled me
I know,
back
right?
in.
Such good storytelling, though.
Please don't make fools of yourselves and embarrass yourselves, pointing your accusatory fingers at me for corrupting him. Because I assure you, it's him corrupting me. And
Really?
why?
That's what it's like?
Why would this happen? Because I was gone, tossed aside, thrown into the shark-infested ocean of obscurity, only to be rescued, saved, and pulled onto the island of relevancy by this man. Reason?
Dang.
Because
Putting
they
him
did
over,
the
you hear it?
same damn thing to him that they did to
Haircut
me.
The shave?
Let me
I
ask you a
pulled the shave
question.
off.
What happened to the thank yous and the appreciation through all the selfish executive decisions, through life-threatening illnesses this man delivered, over-delivered, and nobody bothered to say thank you. Nobody offered genuine appreciation. No. When he needed just a little time off, what did you do with his championship? The Fiend? A fiend is not born to reign as champion. A fiend does fiendish things. A monster? A monster's not born to reign as champion. A monster does monstrous things. Imagine turning on Fox News. We're here with the biggest star in WWE. How's it feel to be the biggest star in WWE? Roar, great choice.
Roar.
As a champion. That's not a champion.
I like that.
Roman's reign as your champion has always been defined by what WWE purports itself to be built on. Family, tradition, legacy, the responsibility of being a champion, and the accountability of owning one's actions as your champion. And that is who this champion is. On Raw, they have a triple threat match to determine who will be the challenger at Clash of the Champions. Everything about this champion will be bigger, badder, better, more sensational, more spectacular than anybody else that's ever come before him. Raw did a triple threat. We'll do a fatal four-way tonight. The winner gets to be the sacrificial lamb at the hands of the big dog at the Clash of the Champions. The names of these four contenders don't deserve to come out of his mouth or my mouth. I'll leave their resumes to be hyped up by Anderson Cooper and Carmella's latest boyfriend over there.
Oh, talking that trash?
It goes like this. I'm going to tell you this one time so that you get it through your thick, unappreciative skulls. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as special counsel to the tribal chief, your reigning, defending.
Ooh, no way, dude. Come on. Don't you do this to me. Don't you do this to me. Oh my goodness, man. This is what's going on. This is what they're going to do to me. Oh my goodness. How dare you? How dare you? This is how they're going to do me right now? This is what my time is doing? My goodness, man. He looks like $1 million, I'll tell you that. Don't you mess with me. Don't you mess with me. It is messing with me, that's for sure. Nobody booing him. That's fake noises. Yeah, I don't know who's actually booing Roman right now. I don't know who's not liking Roman. All right. Well, apparently out comes Otis and Tucker. They're starting up the show. Let's see what we can do about this. All right. So Heavy Machinery is out here, and Otis just did a cartwheel. Okay. All right, Otis. Let's see if he can cash in this lunchbox. I have a feeling what's gonna happen is he's gonna forget which box to bring to the ring. He's gonna bring the lunchbox on accident. See Tucker's small briefcase. I see Otis's little lunchbox. Cartwheels. We got cartwheels, guys. I mean, and that's all I ever wanted. That's all I ever needed. Is he gonna cash in right now? Yeah, Matt Riddle, Baron Corbin, Sheamus, and Big E. That's the fatal four-way for the whoever wins that becomes the #1 contender tonight. Well, not tonight, but at Clash of Champions, face off against Roman. Ay, are you kidding me right now? Just nothing working for me. All right, Heavy Machinery.
And Otis wasted little time. You mean Tucker and his pet circus panda?
All right, let's hope that this works. Oh, dang! I thought he was gonna cash in. Heavy Machinery versus The Miz and John Morrison coming up next. Man, I'm glad I got these new pictures of Roman and and Paul Heyman. You guys think we'll see them again tonight? I don't know. I think we might. Roman Reigns, dude. He looked like $1 million out there, just standing there. Sheamus would be good. I'd like to see that. Yeah, maybe. This dude's a genius. Yeah, definitely. All right, it's a commercial break right now. So coming up next is Otis and Tucker versus Miz and John Morrison. Tucker. I'm glad they're starting to put Otis back in the public eye a little bit more. The whole um, Mandy Rose stuff, they gotta kind of chill with that. It was cool for a second, but they took way too much time between showing what they were up to for us to really care a whole lot. I mean, well, for a lot of people, I'm sure there are people who still think it's like the romance of the decade or something, but it was cool. It's time to get back to some action, you know. King Corbin versus Roman. I mean, that might be cool if they can actually make Corbin and him have an interesting feud this time instead of just, oh, I don't like Roman because I don't like Roman, so I'm gonna give him problems. I don't like Roman. You know, it's like, what the heck is going on? Why don't you like Roman? Is there any reason behind this? Just don't. It wasn't the most entertaining of feuds. Hopefully, whoever he's gonna fight will have like a fun situation with him, something worth watching, something worth talking about. Yeah, Paul Heyman is so clean on the mic, so effortless. Matt Riddle, dude, if Matt wins, oh, that'd be. I'm sure he'd be giving Roman some problems. I don't think Paul Heyman or him would like that particularly much. I'm sure their first challenger they want it to be somewhat of a serious, like a serious demeanor type of person, so that they can be like, yeah, see, we showed him, but somebody like Matt Riddle might actually get the upper hand here or there. Might be kind of fun. Might be kind of fun. Who knows? Hey, during the commercial break, if you guys could retweet the tweets, favorite the tweets, guys. Trying to get trying to get people to put the word out, so people know that they can come on in here and hang out with us, have some fun, have a good time if they're ready for it. I know I'm ready for a good time. Let me see what we got going on over here. Dude, YouTube is so weird recently. YouTube's got some weird stuff going on with it. Is this working? Yeah, that's working too. Where are you hearing this about the Twitch and Cameo and stuff, Mo? Where'd you hear that? Did WWE announce that, or who said that? I saw the AOP tweet. Thank you for tagging me in that. Ringmaster and Mo, thank you for giving me the official news on that. But where are you guys getting this this Twitch and stuff from? All right, let me get over here. All right, let's see. I got a whole bunch of new pictures too. Not just Roman and Paul E Dangerously. Got some other new ones too. Oh, we're backstage with the Usos. Is that what's up? Roman Reigns.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome
Yeah,
back.
the reuniting.
New Universal Champion. So, Paul made the whole family proud. He's Jimmy, Trim, but look, I've been calling
Roman
you
Reigns
since
and
a whole
Jey Uso.
week, bro. What's the deal?
Been busy, man. Been busy. Yes, sir.
Let's do it. Ask you something, man. What's the deal with Paul Lee?
Uh-oh.
You trust him?
Don't worry about it.
After all that he put you with, bro?
I got it all under control. Trust me, it's going to do it. Everything is in line. Just let me handle this.
Huh? You need somebody to watch your back, I got you. Always.
I already know that. I love you. I got to go there. All right? I'll holler at you. Hit me up.
Well, let's get a steak after the show then. No? All right.
He's acting like he doesn't smell right about this. Yo, Roman's kind of acting like he doesn't even know Jey Uso very much. Did you see that? Did you see that? Whoa. Dang, yeah, he did get tan. Yo, Mo, you're still not answering where you're hearing this from. Did WWE release that, or did one of the superstars tell you this? Did they say it on their Twitter or something? Because it's what? Where are you reading this at? Where are you guys getting this rumor from? Is it for real, or is it a rumor? Because you guys know how we roll in here, all right? I need to know, where did you get it from? Because I can't have it just matriculating all over the chat now. Because we don't spread fake news or alternate sites and stuff. So where are you guys reading this from? Superstar saying, which one? Which superstar did you hear this from? Where did you get it from? Did you get it from somebody's Twitter? I need sources, man. I need to know true on, full on sources. Where'd you hear it? New Zealand, thank you for the host. It's all over Twitter. No, it's not. It's absolutely not all over Twitter. You know what we listen to. We listen to actual superstars. We don't. If AJ says it, if Paige says it, did they say it on their Twitter? Did WWE release this? Did Vince McMahon say it? Who's saying this? I need an actual source, man. Or else I can't let you say it in the chat. We got to drop it. We got to drop the fake news, dude. If it's not an actual news report from an actual superstar, then I can't allow it in the chat. You know how we roll in here, man. Renee said it? What'd she say? What'd she say? Uh-oh, the big dog's in the building. Dude, thank you for the subscription. Thank you for subscribing. I'm not saying it's not true. What I'm saying is you guys know you don't put it in the chat unless you have like an actual source and you can tell me about it. I need to know where you heard it. That way I can verify it, and that way we're not just letting people say, "I heard the King Kong exists," because that's what's gonna start happening. You know, WWE doesn't say everything. I don't care if they don't say everything. If it's something that we can talk about in the chat, then and it needs to be something that we can actually find out for real, for real.
Not sure about the fake fans.
Okay. I don't care who says it, as long as they're an actual WWE employee. That's what I need to know. Okay. I don't care who says it. It could be one of the referees. All right. Find one of the referees talking about it. Find a tweet from somebody that works for WWE, and then just bring that up, and then we can talk about it. But until then, I don't need to know what sportsdefinition.org said. Okay. I want to know the exact a real life WWE employee source. That way, we're not just putting around what we heard and read online. Because if what we read online was real, if everything we read online was real, then it'd already be NXT is on Tuesdays, and Vince McMahon is handing the keys of the company to Triple H tomorrow. And like, if everything we read online is what we're gonna do here, then we might as well just not even have any efficacy or any truth be the barrier here. So please just find one tweet from one superstar who's talking about it, and then we'll talk about it. But until then, we're not going to put it in here as if it's fact. AEW Dark has some good matches. Oh, you just got done watching it? Oh man. All right. Well, please don't tell me about it. Don't tell me. Don't spoil it. Yo, look at all these, man. Thank you guys. The big dogs are in the house. Look at all these Romans. Yeah, but that's not the point, Mo. It's not about if WWE doesn't tell people about stuff. It's about the rules of the chat, okay? So just don't put it in here until you have an actual tweet that's backing it up. A tweet, Instagram message, a WWE article.
At last, a host with class.
Oh my goodness. Ryder, thank you for the host, man. Like I said, it might be true. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm not saying I didn't see it all over Twitter as well. I'm saying once you have a real life source, a real life WWE employee, then you can start putting it in the chat. It's just the rules of the chat. It's not that I don't believe you. It's not that I don't believe the sources that you have. It's just that we have to have rules in this chat or else it becomes chaos and then everybody starts believing everything under the sun. So please just find one superstar who's talking about it. Show me their tweet or tell me who it is. You said Renee Young is talking about it. Well, what did she say? What did she say? If Renee Young was talking about it, I'll take Renee Young. Okay, I know she just left the company, but I would take her as a source. Really going for an audience without basic cable, huh? No, I'm going for a hangout environment where a bunch of people get together to watch a show together. I expect people to have the show up, and the people who don't, this is a good way to stay up to date on stuff. You got your NBA 2K21. Oh man, you got the Kobe edition, right? What does that come with? Yeah, it's commercial right now, guys. It's who cares about this match anyway? This is like the pits of tag team wrestling right now. I'd rather watch NXT. I'd rather watch NXT's tag division, and that's even kind of wacky. I mean, everybody in this match is worth a watch. Don't get me wrong. It's just this particular match doesn't really. All right, we're back though. So let's take a gander. It's just one of those matches, guys. You know they fill up the fight card, and some of these matches are like, okay. WWE certified rumors only. No, it's not. It's not a certified rumor if WWE says it. It's real if WWE says it.
1-2. Here he comes. Oh, and Miz pushing Morrison out of the way.
All right, here we go. Springboard cracks the head of Otis.
Morrison
Nice stuff from John Morrison over here.
Otis instinctively getting it to all fours, and Miz now ripping and tearing at the face of Mr. Money in the Bank. Every shortcut he can take, the Miz. Tag. Here's Morrison. Work smart, not hold hard. Running knee. And Miz with a boot of his own. Cover by Morrison. Is it enough to put Otis away? And a kick out at 2.
What's the Mamba version come with?
Great rights and lefts.
Ryder, do you know what it comes with, or what? What extra do you get with that addition?
Miz, a former Mr. Money in the Bank in his own right. He cashed in 2010.
All right, Otis in the corner.
By Miz and Morrison, keeping the pressure,
oh, nothing there for Miz. Miz went for the clothesline, did not get it. Otis out of the way, throws Morrison like he weighs nothing, but Morrison tugs Tucker off the apron on his way down. Oh my goodness, swinging neck breaker. Dang, John Morrison eliminating the help. Otis all by himself on an island now. Get cards.
Aim somewhere else, Miz.
You get actual basketball cards?
Oh no, this is exactly what Miz wanted to avoid. Yeah, Otis getting fired up. And Miz caught.
Oh, that would be awesome if Brock Lesnar showed up. Oh my goodness.
Mr. Money in the Bank.
But I don't know. Like I've told you for the last couple days, man, that you end up you give away a whole lot of your company if you sign Brock. And now you got to feed him, and he ain't gonna be on no AEW Dark. He's not gonna show up on Dark to eat people alive. He's gonna want that prime grade A meat.
Otis is setting up for the
Otis, Caterpillar time. Elbow right across the chest of Miz. Wow. Otis able to hold his own against Morrison and Miz. Oh my goodness, Vader bomb. That's done. Wow. Good job. Nice. Okay, that was a fairly exciting ending. I'll give you that. The beginning was kind of slow. Beginning was somewhat slow. Otis and Tucker pull off the win, but without the help of Tucker pretty much at the end there. Oh, John Morrison stole the Money in the Bank. I don't know why people do this. Like they can actually cash it in. Although who knows? It's the WWE. Maybe possession is 9 cents of the law or something. Brolick, what's up, Brolick? Yeah, I don't even want Brock in AEW, dude, because I know exactly what it'll cost them. It'll cost them basically the heart and soul of the company. Because, like I just said, you're giving away half your company. Because you got to feed half your company to them. You got to make a bunch of guys that you've already built make them look just pointless.
Look, tonight's a huge night. Not only is my boy Xavier Woods back, yes, he's back.
Oh, Xavier's back?
The SmackDown post show, but it's also his birthday.
Oh, what a birthday! What a birthday party!
But look, birthday cakes and all that aside, tonight is a huge night for your boy, because when I win this four-way tonight,
yes, when
I
you
cash in my golden ticket for that Universal Championship match with Roman Reigns. And I tell you, I'm ready. Tonight, it goes down. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Boy, I'm ready. Yeah. It's a private party. Do you have an invite?
Sorry to interrupt, guys. I just received word that Xavier Woods has just arrived.
My boy is here.
Oh, Xavier Woods is here.
Don't touch it. Let's go.
Neek, man, what's up, dude?
Woodsy, where you at, boy? Bring your narrow behind here, Woodsy. Woodsy, where you at? My boy, where you at?
Oh my God! Sheamus out of nowhere. Sheamus with the dirty tricks. Backstage beatdown. Oh my goodness! Brogue kick right across the face of Big E, straight into the loading dock door. Birthday party? Jeff Hardy, birthday party? Oh my goodness, slamming him on the hood of the car. Sheamus is not playing. Oh my goodness, the Sheamus tricks. Standing on a Hyundai. Sheamus pulls Big E up to the... No way, is he going to give him the white noise through the... No. White noise through the car? No way. White noise off the car? White noise through the windshield. White noise through the windshield. Big E is destroyed. Oh my goodness. And that's how they go to commercial? Okay, that's a good way to go commercial. I like that. Yo. Big E through the windshield of a Hyundai. I don't know if those are any harder windshields than normal, but it looked pretty hard. If it could take the weight of both of them and barely crack. It didn't cave all the way into the car, but it definitely broke. That is craziness. Poor Big E, I know, right? I guess Sheamus is still a heel. Yeah, I guess so. Wow, dude. That was a good little backstage beatdown. Yeah, I'm liking the new Sheamus too. Yeah, Big D, Big E. That's probably what he wanted to call himself. Big E. He is definitely being utilized. He's showing up on TV all over the place. He looks like $1 million. They give him promos. I like what they're doing with him, and it's not one of those full-on in-your-face pushes. It's just him still being himself, but he just doesn't have the other people with him, and he gets to tell people how he believes in himself and not always talking about his crew. I really like that. Dudley, do you like that? Dudley, come here. What's that in your hand? Dudley, what is that in your hand? Dudley, come here. Don't drop it. Pick it up, Dudley. Dudley, what is that? What do you got? Is that the last piece of pizza? What do you mean, no? It was the last piece of pizza. That's not funny. Dudley, don't... Oh, my goodness. Dudley, this is why I can't have nice things. We can have nice things, but I can't have nice things. Dudley, you ate the last piece of pizza? Dudley, I'm going to get you, man. One of these days. One of these days when you least expect it, that's when I'm a strike. I have a particular set of skills, Dudley. Can't believe this. Dang, I wonder if Big E is going to be taken out of the match tonight, or if Big E is going to have a, if he's going to wrestle in like a cast or something. You know how they do that, where the person comes out and they got not a cast, but they got their ribs all wrapped up and stuff. Wonder if that's what's going to happen here. We shall see. Sheamus knows Big E is the one standing between him. Out of all the people in this match, Sheamus has had the most experience by far with being at the very, very top of a fight card. There goes the whole new day. Yeah, pretty much, man. Oh my God, Big E died. Dang it, Dudley. Did you cut it with your sword? If Big E is taken out of the match. Oh, okay, we're back. Hang on.
Spear attack at the hands of the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. Corey, the question is, could it have been a setup by Sheamus?
There are so many questions.
Could it have been a setup, you think?
Larger conspiracy. Security informed Big E that Xavier Woods.
They're replaying the beatdown.
And Sheamus out of nowhere brutalizing Big E. These two have been at odds for several weeks.
Remember last Sunday at Payback, Corey, Big E actually beat Sheamus in a match. Sheamus apparently still upset about this. And then this white noise through the windshield
Oh my
of the car.
goodness.
Our broadcast colleague, Caleb Braxton, is on the scene and standing by with an update.
Michael and Corey, the word that I'm receiving from our medical staff is that Big E has suffered major lacerations and most likely other serious internal injuries. Again, very serious situation, and they'll be rushing him off to a local medical facility.
They love saying that. Local medical facility. Oh man. And now they're gonna interviewing Sheamus.
Difficult to watch, but I just can't seem to take my eyes off them.
Sheamus, did you set up this ambush to attack Big E because he beat you at Payback?
Ambush? Ambush?
Ambush?
Huh?
Ambush?
I'm just out here minding my own business when out came Big E.
Dean ambush?
I did what any man would do. I defended myself. Now he came out there all fired up, probably thinking that his friend Xavier Woods was out there.
Ouch.
I don't know, Kayla. Maybe that's some bad information. See, Kayla, if you want to be in the main event, if you want to grab that brass ring and compete for the Universal Championship, you need to stay focused. You see me? I'm nothing but focused. You know what I'm saying? I'm already thinking about tonight about dodging Riddle's strikes and avoiding Corbin's power. He's probably just thinking about laughing and dancing with his own friends, you know what I mean?
It's probably true.
To be honest with you though, it's kind of sad, you know what I mean? It's like, this could have been the biggest night of Big E's career. And what's he do? He lets his old friends drag him back down again. But, you know what they say? You can't dwell on it. You gotta move forward. I have a big fatal four-way match tonight to become #1 contender for the Universal Championship. So I gotta go.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, he did say that Corey Graves was Carmella's newest boyfriend. That was Paul Heyman, man. He can get away with whatever he wants.
And Nia Jax will defend the women's tag team titles against the former champions Bayley and Sasha Banks. Let's show you what went down this past Sunday at Payback in this progressive match flow.
Oh, the progressive match flow.
Sponsored by Progressive, your first round choice for auto insurance.
It is all about the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship.
All right, showing us what happened with the tag team championship match at Payback. Get Sheamus and Big E out of here for now. Man, I can't believe that. Big E, he's probably still going to come back all wrapped up and stuff. I wonder if they want to put him at the top yet or if they want to wait. New Day's mega title reign. Oh, they did, didn't they? Hey, but they're still go down in history. Pretty storyline between Sheamus and Big E, maybe long term. Yeah, maybe. Maybe Sheamus has a little bit more going on. They've been kind of alluding to it. If you're listening to the commentary, they're kind of making it seem like there's more to it than just the story here. Okay, we got Sasha and Bayley backstage.
Yeah, something like that, huh?
Yeah, well, last week at Payback, you lost the tag titles, and the week before that, Sasha, at SummerSlam, you lost the Raw Women's Championship.
Do you have a point to this?
Well, tonight, you face the formidable team of Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler in a tag title rematch.
Before Payback, we have never seen Shayna and Naya as a team together. We had no idea how to prepare. But now, we got it all right here, okay?
Gotta get my new picture of Bayley up.
We are getting our payback and winning back our tag team championships. Damn straight.
Well, Bayley, Shayna has tapped you out the last 3 times that you've been in the ring with her, and I just have to ask you, are you at all concerned that...
Who the hell do you think you are? Do you not know who you are talking to? You are talking to the greatest SmackDown Women's Champion of all time. You are talking to one of the pioneers of the women's evolution. You are talking to the first ever all-women's Grand Slam champion. I mean, the list can go on and on and on. That is why she is the role model to millions around the world. But most importantly, she's my best friend. And no matter what, the highs and the lows, we have changed the game together. Now let's go get back our tag team titles and show Naya and Shayna why we run the whole damn company.
This is going to be big. Baylor and Banks against Jackson Baszler
Baylor
next.
Baylor. Baylor. Guys, I didn't know about Baylor. Finn Balor. Guys, Finn Balor is in the women's tag team division. Replacement might be Mustafa Ali. That'd be kind of cool. But I think Ali is on Raw. So I don't know. That hasn't stopped them before, but maybe it'll be AJ. AJ would be a good replacement. Bayley, aka Android 17. She does kind of remind me of Android 17 with that haircut. Hey, it wouldn't be the first time. Remember, AJ? We didn't even know about AJ until he was already in the Intercontinental tournament. So anything can happen, guys. It's WWE. They had rope breaks in a steel cage match, guys. I'm always gonna list that. I'm always gonna list that. Whenever somebody's like, "It's the rules," I'm gonna be like, "Dude, they had rope breaks in a steel cage match." Oh my goodness. One Hit's in the building. Mr. Crumb is in the house. He says he wants to donate. None of my moderators are giving him the donate link. Anybody with a sword, if you could give the donate link, that'd be really good. Especially when people are asking to donate. Maybe Daniel Bryan, that'd be cool. I actually saw Daniel Bryan tweet about SmackDown today, which I don't normally see him tweeting about SmackDown, so maybe Daniel Bryan, that'd be a good replacement too. Oh, Daniel Bryan versus Roman Reigns? I could get with that. Thank you, One Hit. No, how cool that would be. There's the link, Crumb. It's right above you, man. You see it right there? It just says if you appreciate the stream, you can support by tipping. Click that link, and then there you go. Yeah, remember when Roman was the guy who they decided to push instead of Daniel Bryan? Didn't Daniel Bryan have the world title pretty much in hand, and then they decided to push Roman instead. And they ended the Daniel Bryan push, kind of. That could be a good way to do it. No, you click the link, Crumb. You just click that link right above you. You see where it says right there? twitchalerts.com/donate/Gritty Urban Saga. You just click that link and then it'll ask you for your info. What if his replacement is Brock Lesnar? Dude, that'd be crazy. That would be crazy. Dude, Daniel Bryan or Brock Lesnar. That's almost too big for just. That's almost, man, I don't know. As much as I would love that. Oh, we're backstage with Postman Pierce. Postman Pierce is backstage, guys.
Big E is currently on his way to be medically evaluated, so we're not exactly sure as to the extent of his injuries right now. The only thing we really know for sure is that Big E will not be able to compete tonight.
Oh, it's
what
been
does that mean for
confirmed.
tonight's Fatal 4-Way
No
match?
competition
So I
from
did confirm
him.
with WWE management, and the Fatal 4-Way will still take place tonight. We're in the process of figuring out who that fourth competitor is going to be. So the match.
Mr. Pierce.
Uh-oh. Paul Heyman. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I can only imagine what Paul Heyman.
Could be putting Roman Reigns in here.
It's boss time.
It's boss time.
It's time for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Guys, it's boss time. Yeah, Bryan and... That's what I was just saying, Elijah. Bryan and Roman got history. If it was Daniel Bryan, that'd be crazy. Paul Heyman just came over here, though, and he pulled Pierce away. He said, "Let me talk to you for a second," and then he took him away. Oh, Bayley's got a brand new Titantron that's hurting my eyes. Skrill or PayPal? I think it's PayPal. I think you can use a card as well if you have a debit card, or maybe they took that out. It's boss time, dude. Her Titantron is making my eyes hurt. It's got these like lines that are flipping around. I'm so glad they gave them pyro. They deserve it, man. They really deserve it. Sasha Banks and Bayley have been two of the cornerstones of this product for the last couple months. And they've been a lot more entertaining than when they were doing this with Charlotte. I like Charlotte. Don't get me wrong. I think Charlotte is an incredible talent. I think she, even her promos were getting a little bit better near the end of her current run there. But Bayley and Sasha has been such more fun story to watch unfold, how they treat each other and everything. All right, Bayley and Sasha are here. They're in the ring. She's not like most girls. Here comes Naya.
Champions for Monday Night Raw, the irresistible force, Nia Jax, competing for the first time in her career.
I don't know if any of you guys have ever been to a real. Well, I know some of you have been to a real WWE show live in person, but her theme song sounds so good over the PA system. Naya's theme song is. Oh, look at that! Shayna Baszler's Thunderdome thing. It's got all the spades coming down the sides of the arena from the ceiling. It looks so cool. Naya and Shayna can be unstoppable with these titles. The Queen of Spades. Heck yeah, she looks awesome, man. With that title and everything. Wow. Clean. Dude, she's 40 years old. That's so crazy to me. Charlotte will be the replacement for Big E. Oh, man. I actually kind of would like to see that. I think Charlotte's good enough to pull off some good matches with other men in this company. I'd love to see Charlotte versus Cesaro. I'd love to see Charlotte versus some of the smaller athletes. Cesaro would be good. I think Jeff Hardy versus Charlotte would be a good match. My goodness. I would absolutely love to see Charlotte versus Jeff Hardy.
WWE Women's Tag Team Championship!
Let's go, let's go.
Introducing the challengers.
Who do you guys got?
Of Sasha Banks and the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley.
Let me see here.
And their opponents, they are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions.
I think
Nia Jax
Naya and Shayna are keeping it. Sucks about AOP. Yeah, dude, I don't know where they're gonna be able to stay healthy.
To win the WWE Women's Tag Team titles.
One of the saddest things about AOP is that they got injured in a company where, like, it was during a time where they weren't really doing all that much, and this is the company that works kind of like the softest, you know. They don't even work that hard, really. I mean, they work hard, don't get me wrong, but I'm saying, like, they don't work stiff. They don't work stiff. They don't have to really knee fools in the mouth and all that. So I don't know where they're going to be able to stay healthy. Oh my goodness, no. Oh goodness. Shayna and Naya are just ragdolling Sasha and Bayley up against the barricade battering ram, just like grandfather clock style. You know how the grandfather clock goes tick tock tick. They're just going. They bashed him into the barricade so hard it sent the show straight to commercial. Goodness gracious. All right, let me get the lights, the camera, the action, the glitz, the glamour. There we go. If they're, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're injury prone in the WWE, it's like curtains for any other promotion right now. Look at all the stuff they got to do in AEW or New Japan. They got to go to maybe the Impact Zone. Maybe go to the Impact Zone. Yeah, I do King of Fate, but we don't really advertise other people's YouTube channels and Twitch streams in here because they're not advertising me, so it just becomes like a one-way street. So yeah, I've heard of them, but don't really want to shout people out in here unless they're gonna do the same. Like, go back to Ring of Honor? No, dude, no. Ring of Honor works way too hard too. I could see them maybe NWA. NWA has short and sweet matches where you just get your stuff. You get your stuff in there. You show that you got skills, and then it's 1, 2, 3, game over. They don't have to do the 25 finisher matches. They're not jumping off of stages and all that stuff. I could see them in NWA. I could see them in Impact. Although in Impact they do work pretty hard. But they could just be like those guys who don't have to do all that stuff, you know, just toss people through the ring. So I could see Impact. I could see NWA. And I don't know. That's about it, dude. Everywhere else you gotta turn in those matches. Maybe AEW if they book them like 2 Murder Hawks. Maybe there. But goodness gracious, man. That's tough. Charlotte, really? That's a female. Hey. We were just talking about it, Mo. I was saying that I could see Charlotte facing some of the men's division. I'd like to see her versus Jeff Hardy. I'd like to see her versus somebody like Daniel Bryan. Maybe Cesaro versus Charlotte. That could be a really good match. Who else could Charlotte face? Charlotte versus somebody like Rey Mysterio. Like some of the smaller people. Or her versus Dominic might be all right. Dominic's getting some reps in. Who else? Charlotte versus Kalisto? Maybe. Could see her fighting against some of the men's side of the roster. New Japan Pro Wrestling. Hey, New Japan's got some great superstars. Some of the best in the world. I love Tanahashi. Tanahashi is clean. Freaking Kota Ibushi is off the charts. They got Jay White. They got Kenta. I mean, come on, man. Come on. They got some good. Even I think what's his name? Naito? Give me a break.
Defending champions
got some
in
good,
their very
good
first
champions over there.
defense.
Okada? Okada's
Bayley
pretty clean.
And here's Naya into the cover.
Kind of like all the rest of those people a little bit more than Okada, but Okada's extra fresh too.
In the beginning of the matchup, and it bit them. They were both sent into the barricade by Jackson Baszler, and the champions have been dominating as we
Charlotte told Sports Illustrated you in no hurry to return. Good, man. Good.
Now Bayley into the
Heck yeah,
clutches
Bucci.
of Nia Jax. Shoulder breaker covered by Jax.
Isn't it up to retain? Bayley
Oh, she's got an injury?
At 2.
Oh, she's got a straight up injury.
Extra disheartening for Banks and Bayley. Neither woman has had a great deal of luck recently.
Oh, what a feel.
Particularly Sasha Banks.
Yeah, reaction. You didn't watch the video? The video that The Rock put out announcing that his family had coronavirus said that they already recovered from it. He was just announcing that they had it before.
Women's Tag Team Championship.
You got to watch the video, man. The video where he announced it also said that they'd already recovered from it. They're already healed. But the thing about the virus is I hear it has some lingering effects that can stick with you. So I don't know. Just because you're not coughing anymore doesn't mean it's not going to stick with you. Yeah, it said Jay White. You guys not listening to what I'm saying?
To limited success.
They've already recovered from the virus, and I did say Jay White. I said Jay White, Ibushi, Tanahashi.
She was reaching back to Sasha, but too far away, and Naya just used her power again.
And I said like two other people, something like that.
No cover here
by Naya. Bayley able to kick out at 2.
Yeah, you can get it twice as well. But they said they already recovered from it.
At Payback, it's to avoid the submissions of Shayna Baszler.
And now Bayley trying to fight back, but driven into the corner again.
Oh my goodness, Bayley getting destroyed. Naya's been looking clean since her little comeback here.
Here comes Shayna Baszler, a 2-time NXT Women's Champion, remorseless, vicious, relentless.
Neither Shayna.
Zack Sabre Jr. Is he in New Japan? I don't think Zack Sabre Jr. is in New Japan.
And Bayley, center of the ring. Look at Baszler.
At least I haven't seen him there in a while.
Bayley is in trouble here.
Zack Sabre Jr. in New Japan?
Baszler lives for this. The ability to torture an opponent in the middle of the ring for the world to see. Look at this. Oh my God! Might have separated Bayley's shoulder.
And Baszler will realize that shoulder now the target point, the bullseye for the submission specialist.
Look at this. It's hard to watch, but God. Just a nasty maneuver.
Taking like a blue shot, man. I don't know about all that.
There checking on Bayley to see if she can continue in this tag team championship match.
I don't know about a vaccine that's taken like 10 times less time to come out than normal. I don't know about that.
That they wanted this rematch. Well, I'm taking their limbs apart. That a quote from Baszler earlier today.
And Naya now in to get in on her share of the fun.
Nia Jax, a former Raw Women's
We're gonna remove that message. Reactions. If you have a theory or something, if you have an idea, say you would like to see this, or you have a prediction, don't say stuff like it's the truth, because then I think you're spoiling the show. I think you're reading dirt sheets and spoilers and stuff. Yeah, I don't think Zack Sabre Jr. is in New Japan. I think he's in Japan or something, but I don't think he's.
Banks now launched out to the apron. Sasha Banks catches Naya with a knee.
A great strategy.
And another one.
Sasha Banks has to stick and move. Stay out of the grasp of the powerhouse Nia Jax.
The quickness of
wrestlers in Impact Wrestling.
Jax down, double knees to the
these ladies? I don't think so. I don't think any of these ladies have been in Impact. I know Sasha did some like even backyard wrestling and stuff. Sasha loves wrestling, man. That's one of the reasons that I really have respect for her. Is you can tell she loves wrestling. Oh, did she try to hit the ref? Sasha almost got the pin there on Naya, but Naya's too strong.
Offense, but not enough to recapture the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. As we take another look, Banks with double
Leo should go to New
from
Japan.
The top, pinning the shoulders
Could be
of
fresh
Naya
there.
down to the mat. but the kick out says it all. Still lots of gas left in the tank of Nia Jax.
And Banks now riding Naya, looking perhaps for a sleeper momentarily, but Nia Jax now positioning Banks on her shoulders.
It's not the truth, I'm just guessing.
Reaches
Okay.
out, tag made. Baszler's now legal. I'm not sure if well, she realizes it now as she drives a boot into Baszler's midsection.
No, if you have an idea, just say it's an idea, man. That's what I'm saying. You listed it like it's the truth.
The precarious position on the apron.
You listed it like it's something you read. Just say I have an idea. I have a prediction. Say that. 'Cause the way you said it made it sound like you're reading it off of somewhere.
But remember, you see Baszler in the background. Shayna Baszler is legal here.
You gotta listen, man. I have rules in here for a reason. Oh my goodness, nice. Teardrop suplex even. Bayley's so fresh, man. She's so clean in this ring.
Tag made, here comes Banks. And now Banks and Bayley building momentum on the sliding knee. Got her,
no. Sasha was looking for the pin, but couldn't get it. Shayna too strong.
A few moments ago, Sasha Banks and Bayley uniting to take down Nia Jax. Thunderous powerbomb. And then Bayley would plant Shayna Baszler with a belly-to-back suplex. And Sasha would deliver the exclamation point running knee.
Sasha was in NWA.
Look at the look of disbelief on the face of Sasha Banks. She thought she had won the tag team
Really?
titles.
Sasha was in NWA? I did not know that.
Now kicking away, hammering away. And here's Bayley now. And Bayley
Yeah, Paul Heyman was savage on commentary on the mic tonight. Oh my goodness. Shayna Baszler getting tenderized in the corner by the team of Sasha and Bayley.
Not to get themselves disqualified. They could squander this title opportunity.
Imagine the Usos join Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns. Oh, dude, that's what I hope for. I've hoped for that for years. Dark Roman with both members of the Usos by his side. I've been asking for that and wishing for that for years.
Brutal headlock takeover by Shayna Baszler, looking for the cure.
Cure for the clutch? No. Sasha's right there. Backstabber. Oh, goodness. Helps Bayley out of the cure for the clutch. See the legal? Yeah. Oh. Sasha went for the pin. She might have thwarted the win from her team because Bayley was going up top for the elbow.
Bayley now making the long climb to the top. Could be looking for the flying elbow.
And now Bayley finally going up to the top rope.
Bayley up top. Elbow drop. Where's Naya at? Uh-oh. This might be it. Oh, Shayna finds a way to kick out of the elbow. If Sasha would have just let Bayley do the elbow originally that she was going to do, they could have won this. That miscommunication.
Fighting an uphill battle. You have to wonder how long in this matchup it's going to take for
I
them
miss
to
the
lose confidence in
ECW.
themselves.
I miss the original ECW, not the WWE remake type of stuff that they did.
Allowing Banks to deliver the sliding drop kick to the shoulder.
You can see, by the way, Shayna slithered away.
We don't know that, Mo. We don't know that.
Pain in the rib cage, and here comes Banks to pour on some more.
Oh, goodness. Meteor right into the ring post, Sasha Banks. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's done for her.
Sasha Banks may have just fractured her patellas. Look at this one.
Sasha went for the gusto right here, but Shayna rolled out of the way, and Sasha Banks goes double knees into the ring post. Oh my goodness.
There's nothing Bayley can do. Sasha has to somehow drag her way back into the ring.
Shayna already up to a vertical base.
Banks, though, hanging on, fighting through the pain as she gets Baszler caught on the top rope. Sasha trying to dig down deep here.
Cameron, what's up, dude?
The boss.
This is the original NXT when it was just like a little competition show.
Whipped into the bottom turnbuckle, and now the chop block to the back of the knee, and Banks in serious pain.
Dang, Sasha Banks is so destroyed out here. Shayna has targeted these knees now that the devastation has fully ensued.
Banks writhing in
Sasha
pain in complete
is not even going to be able to stand after all that.
He doesn't know where she is, Corey. Banks has no idea
So
where
smart.
she is, and she's again attacked from behind.
Ref might have to stop this match.
This is
Shayna with just the viciousness of a great white shark out here.
Gonna continue to work
Just
on the
ripping and tearing. Oh, wait a minute. Sasha with a nice little roll through. No. Shayna with the cheap shot to Bayley.
Defense mechanism.
Shayna
There's nothing
Baszler
cheap about it.
got Sasha in the center of the ring, turns her over. Oh goodness, it's stomping the leg into oblivion. Yo, Sasha might not even be able to compete for the next couple of months off of this match. Shayna is tenderizing this leg into just a fine pate.
This is throwback
Oh
to
no,
Payback.
going for it.
And
Oh no! She's gonna tap it both times. No! Bayley to belly! Where the heck is Naya at? Yeah, this is a pretty good match. Oh my goodness.
Sasha needs to make a tag to Bayley. First and foremost.
Sasha trying to drag herself toward Baszler into the cover off the Bayley to
Sasha does not go for the tag. Oh, she goes for the bank statement.
Sasha's unable to push with her legs. That's where the majority of the power in this submission comes from.
Oh, Naya took Bayley off the apron. Naya from behind with a kick to the back of Banks. Holy moly, this is a good match.
Desperate Sasha Banks had the bank statement.
Yeah, that was a weak kick that she gave to Sasha's back right there. I'll definitely say that.
Oh my God, if Baszler gets to the corner here, and she does.
Here comes Naya.
Defenseless. Sasha Banks is
oh goodness, stretch muffler. That's done. Oh, okay, no. Sasha smartly goes into the sunset flip into the pin. No. Naya finds a way out, but the legs of Sasha are just silly putty. That's done. This has to be done. No way. Oh my goodness. Nia Jax going for the second rope Samoan drop. Bayley right there. Bayley saving Sasha from the Samoan drop.
Bayley averting disaster for the time being. And Baszler.
Wait a minute. Oh, double power bomb by Bayley and Banks.
Sasha barely able to stand on her own.
Nia Jax.
Cross body by Naya. Pins them both. Done. Wow, Naya pins them both for the win. Naya with a very nice crossbody. Pin both Bayley and Sasha. Together they fall. Ride together, you die together. Bad girls for life. Wow. Yeah, Sasha got her legs just absolutely eviscerated in this match. I love the story they told here in this ring. This was a good match. This was a good match. Any updates on the Iconics? What do you mean? They got split up. They're no longer a tag team. They wrestled in a match versus the Riot Squad, or Live to Riot, or whatever they're calling themselves, and they lost. And the stipulation was if they lost, they would split up as a tag team. So they're no longer a tag team. Goodness gracious, man. What a good tag match. I'm going to give that like a 3. Maybe a 3.6. Well done. I like the storytelling. We got 3.6. That was a very, very good match. I give that a 3.6. 1, 2, 3. 3.6 out of 5, if you guys are wondering. It's not 3.6 out of 10. That'd be kind of insulting. Yeah, I'm looking. I want a superstar shakeup. I want a draft, dude. I think these rosters have kind of reached their eventual boiling point when it comes to how much you can get out of these particular superstars if they're not going to write any other storylines going forward. Seems like they're just putting people together now. Some of the storylines I want to continue on, so just leave those people on the same show if you're still working on the story. But for the other people who are just kind of floundering, or they don't really, you can tell they don't have much for them to do, there should definitely be some sort of shakeup to give them new people to feud with, or new things to be part of that are already a feud, new people to team up with, form alliances with, all that stuff. And especially with Retribution running around, it might be nice to see some of that dynamic of who's going to come together to make sure that Retribution doesn't have their way all day, you know? What do you think if Naomi also joined Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman, and the Usos? It'd be kind of nice to see a more heelish, dark Naomi. Depends on how they do it. If she's just their enforcer to make sure that no other women really, none of the women of the roster get in the way or do anything weird, I'd like that. Oh, or if they just want to start collecting everything, that'd be cool too. So like Roman has the the Universal title. The Usos get the tag title. She gets the women's SmackDown Women's Championship. Maybe they even add a second woman so that they can get the women's tag team championships. That's a lot of gold right there, man. I don't know, but maybe if that's their idea of how they're gonna take over, I could see that. I'd be all right with that. It's a commercial break, by the way, guys. Dudley was the GM behind the computer. I don't know. Dudley has been known to be up to some things like that. Yeah, they did a good job. This tag team match was not the worst. It definitely had some good spots. It was consistent. I didn't see very much botchiness, and I just loved the viciousness, the believability of some of the spots here. Wasn't just pointless punching over and over and over again. All right, clear them out. So I'm gonna have to get new pictures of Naya and Shayna whenever they put them out. I was thoroughly impressed by that. I thought that was gonna be, I don't know. I like that better than the It's hard to say, but I like that better than the Heavy Machinery match tonight. Heavy Machinery match, it came to a good ending. I will give it that, but the beginning was kind of. Oh, we're still in the ring with Sasha, by the way. Whoa, Sasha's still in the ring after this beatdown. After commercial. Oh no.
A serious leg injury, Corey, during the tag team championship match moments ago.
Don't touch it. Where? Don't touch it.
Sasha, you gotta let him touch it. Come on, your knee's messed up.
Don't touch it, Sasha. You gotta let him touch it.
You don't want to get up. Hey, Sasha, come on, take your time.
Sasha, get out of my face.
Uh-oh. Sasha's going off. Starting to try to beat up the medical technicians.
Corey, the one thing we do know about Sasha, no matter what you want to say about her, she's a proud competitor.
Absolutely right.
Want to slide over?
At times to her own detriment.
And we saw that in the matchup tonight. Sasha competing a long, long time on the injured knee.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God, Bayley's attacking Sasha. What the heck, Bayley? What?
Oh my God.
Bayley, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. She's tenderizing Sasha over here. Sasha's already at like the lowest point of the last couple of months. Oh, head first into the ring post. Bayley is on her. Oh my goodness.
Seriously injured, Corey, and Bayley now.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, Bayley's gonna permanently injure.
Dude, she is just tenderizing her leg into oblivion. I keep seeing weird little flashes. Are you guys noticing that? I noticed there was like a blackout earlier as well. Oh my goodness. Sasha
Banks is defenseless.
She can't do anything about this at all. Ouch. Bayley with the beatdown.
The official was just hollering at Bayley, and Bayley just barking back at him.
Not fair at all. Not a fair fight.
We knew emotions and tensions were running high, but
oh my goodness.
So this is just an assault.
Dude, it has happened. I'm telling you, Sasha is just on the opposite end of the beatdown you never want to get. Dang, she's really making her head bang on this mat too. Bayley, oh my goodness.
They were best of friends.
You deserve all of this. All
my goodness. Oh my God! Seth Rollins! Gangsta, dude, Gangsta, thank you for the bits, man. Gangsta Chef with the biggest cheer of the day.
And for what? Why? You see the look in her eyes, Cole.
Dude, this is savagery. She's got a steel chair too. Dude, this is how it started, remember? This is how it started. Remember freaking, who was it? I think it was versus Ronda Rousey? Who was it? Who was it versus?
No. Bayley.
She had a steel chair, and Bayley, Sasha was beating up whoever it was, and then Bayley took the chair out of her hand. Oh my God! Punt kick from Bayley.
What would happen if the chair was snapped across her leg? I mean.
And Bayley took the chair from her to stop her, but then Bayley started hitting the other lady too, and that's when she turned heel. Dang, it started with the chair, and now it's ending with a chair.
There's no rhyme or reason.
She punt kicked Sasha right in the head. What is this? Oh, and hits her with her finisher. Where are the refs at? This is more brutal than Randy. Dude, this is a real brutal beatdown.
An injured, lifeless Sasha Banks continues to be mauled by
Gangsta Chef, thank you for the 5 bits, man. That is the biggest cheer of the day.
This is too much.
Oh my God, no way. She put her neck in the chair.
Bayley, no, get down.
Oh my God, Bayley, do not do this.
Oh my God, no.
She wrapped the chair around Sasha's neck and then stomped it off the second rope. Sasha is laying motionless with the chair wrapped around her throat. I heard the 2K guy in the crowd. Holy moly. Bayley, what in the world? I'm sure RKO CJ is loving this. Bayley, so mad. So happy about it. She's actually happy about what she just did.
Tired of one-topping pizza deals?
Jeez, man. Wow. That is savagery. Yeah, you know RKO CJ is like, yeah, now get the drill. Go get the drill. Goodness gracious, man. I really hope that this writes Sasha off for at least a month. Because if she just comes back the very next Raw or the very next SmackDown, this is going to look like it didn't do much to her. I want this to have crushed her. I want this to have changed her, like, to the point where we don't even know how Sasha is going to get her revenge for this. I want Sasha's revenge to be so just long-lived and just vicious at this point. And I don't think the Sasha we have right now is going to be doing that, especially if she comes back in a few days. I want her to be gone for a little bit. I want Bayley to be doing her thing and to have think that she got rid of her and to move on to some other stuff that she's got to deal with, and then that's when Sasha comes back and just gives her the bee's knees, you know. Goodness gracious. Yeah, she lost her Raw title, then she loses the tag title. So she was at the highest of the highs. I want her to have like destroyed her, crushed her to the very foundation, and then she comes back with a brand new thing going on with her. Because that's her thing. Like, she's the one who turned Bayley to this. Sasha's the one who made Bayley into this monster that we're seeing right now. So it's only fitting that Sasha would have to recreate herself to combat the monster she created. they've been doing some very poetic stuff with the outcomes of these matches too. The way they've lost, how they've lost as a team together, how they've cost each other. Like it's been really well done. Write her off that long till Rumble. I don't know about all that. That's a long time, man. I'm just saying maybe like a month or so. I mean, if you want to be realistic about the injuries that she would have just got, then write her off forever. But I don't think she's actually injured, guys. I'd say maybe Survivor Series, maybe that long. If we go all the way to the Rumble, I mean, it would be a good surprise for her to come back at the Rumble. It'd be like the cheer, but I don't know. I feel like the storyline wouldn't have the same spark that they've just created. It might cool down way too much by then for it to really matter. It'll be like, oh, she's back, and then they'll have to rebuild stuff. So it's like you wait all that time, then you got to rebuild even more. So it's like you wasted all that time. You could just have her come back a little earlier, so that's still fresh in the mind. The turn has come. Yes, it has, Kian. She was doing a song. Oh yeah, she was doing an album, wasn't she? My goodness. Now they're replaying what just happened. Man, the heel has happened. The super heel turn. I mean, this is past heel. Like not even even thieves have honor among thieves sometimes. This is just dishonorable.
Reason to this apparently. Bayley just snapped here tonight, and not only did she want to hurt Sasha, she wanted to perhaps end her career with that move.
We'll see, man. She might be back in 3 days or something. I hope not.
Bayley, look at the look. Like she enjoyed this.
Vicious Bayley.
Right to the ambulance. Right to the ambulance.
All right, so Sasha is back.
Neck brace on, being taken to the ambulance in the arena backstage area here.
Backstage, getting loaded into the ambulance. Oh no, is Bayley gonna pull her off of this? Is Bayley in the ambulance? That'd be so funny.
I've known both of these women since they
arrived
in WWE.
She at least made it into the ambulance and they left.
Made jokes and made fun, but I never, ever thought beyond the wildest imagination that Bayley was capable.
Pull her out of the ambulance and beat her up some more.
We hope to have an update on Sasha Banks and
on
her
Survivor Series.
We leave the air tonight, and also
you want her to come back in what? 23 days, 3 weeks?
Why she would do something like this?
Ah,
I wouldn't be holding my breath.
Okay. Sami Zayn looks like he's got some brand new Titantron stuff. Let's go. Doot, 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 doot. Does he have a match tonight? He doesn't look like he's dressed for a match. They're replaying what happened last week, where he came back and shocked the wrestling world. Sami Zayn. What kind of drink you like, girl? Oh, you like that blue drink? I'll buy you a drink. Where are you going? Girl, where are you going? I was talking to you. That's the Sami Zayn right there. So many ambulance scenes. I like ambulance scenes. I do. I agree with that. Sami's a nut. I love him. Sami Zayn. He's got his Intercontinental Championship and a mic.
Hey, Greg. What the hell kind of introduction is that? You see me standing here holding the Intercontinental Championship. Why would you refer to me as Sami Zayn? It's not Sami Zayn, it's the Intercontinental Champion, Sami Zayn. So why wouldn't you address me that way?
It wasn't in my notes.
Okay. It wasn't in his notes. Who's the stage manager tonight? Who's running?
Got a lot of hair, man.
Evan? Is it Evan?
Got an awful lot of hair. That's for sure.
Is the production truck on your headset? Okay, come here. Give me that. Marty, Hey, Marty, it's Sammy. Good, good. Listen, this is kind of important. During my entrance just now, when you had my graphic up, did you make sure to include Intercontinental Champion on there? Can you tell me why not? Okay, wasn't in your notes. I think I see a pattern here. I don't think you guys are taking this seriously enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to redo this whole little entrance, okay? We're going to do it.
Oh, boy.
This isn't what Sammy had in mind. I like this entrance, though.
Bam, 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 bam. He's Jeff Hardy. Here comes Jeff. Jeff's got a mic, too. Microphone check.
Need to attack me. If you wanted a match for the Intercontinental Championship, all you had to do was ask.
That's so generous of you, Jeff, but also extremely confusing since I am the Intercontinental Champion. So if anything, I don't need to ask you for anything, nothing. If anything, you need to ask me if you want a shot at this championship. Do you understand that?
I don't need to ask
Happy
you.
Jeff Hardy right
I
here.
don't need to ask you anything.
You've been MIA for like a
apologize.
Oh my goodness.
Former Intercontinental Champion who Jeff Hardy defeated for the title.
They don't really want none. AJ's like, yo, what's going on with both of you guys? Let me get both of those titles, by the way. Here comes AJ.
You can parade around with those titles over your shoulder, knowing that I am the uncrowned Intercontinental Champion.
What is going on around here? Is everyone going crazy?
He never lost his title, man.
AJ, if you're ready to defend, if you're healed, man, I'm ready to defend this Intercontinental Championship.
No,
anytime.
that's not how it works, Jeff.
I like it.
Oh, and a cheap shot by Styles.
AJ Styles
Stomping away on Hardy.
stomping Jeff Hardy. Sammy thinking about if he wants to get involved here. Oh, goodness.
Styles still upset over the fact Hardy defeated him for the championship.
Okay, now they're both beating up Jeff Hardy. Oh, and then AJ turns his attention to Sammy, cracks him in the back of the head with a kick, and now he's going for the Styles Clash, but no, Jeff Hardy turns him around, hits him with a twist of fate.
AJ Styles.
And a twist of fate for Sammy, too? No, Sami Zayn has seen it coming. Oh, Haluma kick. Take both the titles.
And Sami Zayn will now
scramble
away from the fray, holding his version of the Intercontinental Championship. Maybe his version, but it's the version of the Intercontinental Championship that Sami Zayn never lost. Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, Sami Zayn is the one standing tall right now. AJ is checking his teeth to see if he's still got them all. The destruction has descended upon everybody in this match except for Sammy. Sammy is definitely fighting for this title at Clash of Champions. Or as Paul Heyman called it tonight, Clash of the Champions. Up next, the Fatal 4-Way match. Sheamus. Oh, Jey Uso is the replacement. Oh. They made Jey Uso the replacement for Big E. All right, here comes Matt Riddle. Bro. Oh, boy. Oh, they got the bro chants. Nice. They actually did it. They're starting to get this Thunderdome thing together. All right, so there's Jeff Hardy's got to go now. Need to get a picture of Sami Zayn with all this hair and stuff. All right, where's Matt Riddle? Let him know, bro. Oh, my goodness. He kicks off the shoes and he gets pyro for it. Matt Riddle is so good. He's got that effortless type of strength. He kicks off the sandals and the arena just blows up behind him. I love it. Pie Bro, yep. The Pie Bro. Yeah, they got the bro chants. I love it. Get Sammy out of there. Yeah, Sammy's got to go. Yeah, Jey Uso. They just said that Jey Uso has replaced Big E in this Fatal 4-Way. So if Jey Uso wins, he'd be going up against Roman Reigns at Clash of Champions. Or maybe, gosh, man, how would it benefit Roman to have Jey in this match? Or maybe Roman will do something to cheat and make sure that Jey wins, because he's less threatened by Jey or something. I don't know. WWE did it, yeah. Jey Uso, man. I mean, he's a good wrestler. I don't know about being Universal Champion right now. You play Riddle's theme song every day on Bluetooth speakers. It's a fun theme. It's fun. Definitely a fun song to listen to every now and then. Oh my goodness. All right. So hang on a second. Hang out with Dudley. I'll be right back. By the way, it's a commercial break, guys. Yo, where's Dudley at? Dudley? Where'd you go? You better not be eating even more stuff. I don't know where Dudley went. I don't see him. I want Riddle to win. Yeah, I honestly think Riddle winning would be the funnest thing now. I was going for Big E, but now that he's not in this match, I think Riddle winning would probably be the most fun to see versus Roman, because he'd probably give Roman some problems, and he'd get under Roman's skin with his just like his nonchalantness. Yeah, talking smack tomorrow morning. I don't understand why they do that. They should just move 205 Live to like a half an hour later. I'm sure they could wait half an hour. These guys they waited all night to wrestle. They could wait another half an hour while they film Talking Smack, I wish they'd just do that. That way we could see it right after SmackDown. Everybody would already be on the network to watch Talking Smack. Not everybody, but the people who want to watch Talking Smack. There's probably more people who would enjoy Talking Smack than would enjoy 205 Live. It's just a fact of life. So I wish that they would just do it right after SmackDown. That way everybody will already be on the network. They'll be watching, and they could just go lead straight in from Talking Smack right into 205 Live. And then people will already be there, so they'll watch 205 Live more. They'd be more likely to at least see part of 205 Live before they tune out, if they're going to tune out. I think that'd be a really smart business decision for them, instead of putting it on the next morning. Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? We got beef. Is this Alexa? Who is that? Somebody in some high heels and a fur coat was just walking around. It's like a little mini promo.
It's all right. No, it's not. Morrison, he took your briefcase. He has the Money in the Bank contract.
I don't keep the Money in the Bank contract.
Better not be no Tessa. What if it's Tessa with like a whole new gimmick?
Oh, that's great, but if the contract's in here, what's in the briefcase?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. What's in the briefcase? Oh, yeah, Morrison stole the Money in the Bank.
Stole the Money in the Bank contract does not make you Mr. Money in the Bank, right?
I beg to differ.
A stapler?
Ugh.
Q-tip and a sandwich.
Otis's lunchbox. Don't.
Oh, he was gonna eat the sandwich. Why don't eat it? Oh, Roman's just backstage chilling.
Hey, what up, Wolf?
Uh-oh. Jay and Roman.
I had to come thank you for giving me in the fatal four-way match. Man, I appreciate it. I owe you one, dog.
I see what's up.
You don't know me. Paul made that happen.
Paul made that happen.
It's about time to show you some respect. Yeah, I'm about to go get it. Then me and you can turn up at Clash of Champions. We'll see. I know your brother would win. Hell,
God.
I win everything. Let's see if you can get one on your own this time. Good luck.
What?
Dang, Roman backstage like the Godfather. What is this? I love it. Oh my God, dude. I love it so much. Why would he eat it, Gritty? He wanted it. It's probably a good sandwich. I bet you Otis could cook, man. That was so fresh. Roman was backstage and he just let him have it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Corbin has to hop off of his throne thing because Matt Riddle is all over him already. I absolutely love that little segment. You could just see the attitude. Oh, man. All right, Baron Corbin and Matt Riddle are having their little problems right now. The match has not officially begun, but they're beating each other up. And now Sheamus out of nowhere to kind of even up the, I wouldn't say even it up, actually to push the match into the heel corner.
I think Sheamus.
Oh, and there's Jey Uso.
Pretty sure Sheamus thought he would make this matchup a triple threat as opposed to a fatal four-way.
According to Universal Champion Roman Reigns, Jey Uso's in this matchup. Jey's Roman's cousin, thanks to Paul Heyman. The winner of this match tonight will face Reigns for the Universal Championship.
Has the match started?
Clash of Champions Gold Rush.
I guess it has started.
Fatal four-way match to determine the #1 contender. Here tonight on SmackDown.
Oh. Perfect timing. Perfect timing for us to go to commercial. All right, I guess I got to move everybody over just a little bit. All right, let's move Baron Corbin over. Dang, dude. Roman is super heel, man. High heels, Mandy Rose repackaged? I hope not. What would be the point of keeping her a surprise then? How is that repackaging her? She's already been like the pretty girl type of deal. I think that's some new debut or something. Better not be Tessa in high heels. They better not have signed her. Although, honestly, what would it do? They already hardly use half their women's division anyway. All right, that looks okay. Move him over just a bit. Let's move Baron over. Get him out of here. Get him over here. There we go. That looks a little better. Yeah, I don't want them to sign Tessa, but if that's who it is, then whatever. Scarlett, they moved Scarlett up to the main roster because her dude got hurt. That would really suck. Maybe if it was just for like a short-term thing, it'd be all right. But no, I don't think Scarlett would show up like that. Scarlett, they have such a perfect look for her right now. It'd be just so crazy to repackage her. Rooting for Sheamus. I'm sorry, Gritty. Hey, don't be sorry. Sheamus is one of my favorite. Out of this whole lineup right here, Sheamus is probably my favorite superstar overall. I like Baron, I like Jay, I like Matt Riddle, but out of all these, Sheamus is my favorite. I'm rooting for Matt Riddle to win. I think that'd be fun, but the storyline here that they're doing with how Jay got into this is very cool. And what Roman said to him, it's about time you got recognized. You know, like he's starting to try to get into his mind. You know, like, hey, you should be with us. If at least that's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm wanting him to trying to be a recruit for the Heyman. What did he call it? The Chiefs, the tribe or something? Yeah, I don't want it to be Scarlett, that's for sure. Her look is just too money, man. They'd have to find a way to turn her back to that once Karrion comes back, because it was just too perfect. They invested way too much time, energy, cinematic framing, just entrance design, theme song stuff. Like, they invested way too much to undo all of that. Because then they'd have to undo all that once Karrion comes back, because Karrion's way too money for that. Way too money to let go. It'd be like we got Firefly Funhouse? Uh-oh. It'd be like giving up the Ultimate Warrior gimmick just because Ultimate Warrior got injured once or something. It's like, nah, man, just keep that.
I bet you're just like me.
Brand new sweater Bray.
Little down in the dumps because he lost his favorite toy. Again. But don't worry. Next week, I've got something that's going to cheer us all up. A brand new friend is coming to the fun house. Yowie, wowie, who could it be?
A brand new friend.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Okay.
See ya. Bye.
They're really fitting a lot into this SmackDown. I like that. They're not overdoing these overly long matches. They're actually fitting in a lot of the different storylines that I'm interested in. And now, right on top of that, we got Nikki Cross and Alexa.
Hi, Alexa. Look, I'm so sorry what happened to your mug last week. I don't know what came over me. I hope you can forgive me.
Yeah, you do. You know what
Alexia,
came over you.
Of course I forgive you. It's just
Are they still fighting out there? I think they're still fighting over there.
Great.
Uh-oh. Alexa Bliss had the braids actually in her ponytails.
Fatal four-way match to determine who meets Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. 3 weeks from Sunday, a Clash of Champions Gold Rush. It's King Corbin who was just knocked out of the ring. Jey Uso, Sheamus, and Matt Riddle.
Jey Uso, a last-minute
addition
to this matchup, courtesy of Paul Heyman.
Oh, and what a right by Jey Uso.
Look at the background, the rabbit.
Remember the rules of the matchup. First man to get pinfall or submission will win the fatal four-way. No disqualifications, no countouts. Uso now from behind.
We're just in the middle of the match. I know, right? We were in the middle of I guess the bell hadn't really rung yet, so it was just the beatdown. I didn't think the bell rang, but now it has. Now the match is actually underway.
For Roman Reigns in his Universal title defense.
A long storied history between King Corbin and
So Bray Wyatt says it's going to be a brand new member, or a brand new person in the Funhouse, or a brand new entity. I don't know if he said entity or person.
King Corbin out of the ring.
King Corbin now stomping.
Yowie wowie. Yeah, Alexa Bliss had the dreads like mixed into her ponytail. That looked so awesome. Or her pigtails. What are those called? Are those pigtails?
I agree with you. Jey Uso, Roman Reigns' cousin, basically said go out and Roman said go out and finally win on your own tonight.
They're starting to mix the rabbit from the Funhouse back into the outside world, or the puppets into the outside world. I like that. He said friend. Oh, a brand new friend. Oh my goodness. Nice spine buster. Wow. Corbin spine bust Matt Riddle. Jey Uso there. He wants this opportunity. But Corbin with a nice clothesline, just leveling Jey Uso. Comes Sheamus.
problems over the past few weeks, an explosion of egos.
Two true alpha males.
So this is a tough matchup here. Look at this. This is an incredible fatal four-way here. I am glad that Jay's got this chance here.
This is a pretty smart decision, at least a temporary alliance between Sheamus and King Corbin.
Yeah, you eliminate
That's a good lineup.
your two other competitors. You bring it down to a more manageable one-on-one matchup.
A brand new Fiend? What are you talking about, guys? He's got a brand new sweater, though, so maybe.
The pace you expected here?
To this point, when you've got two superstars who prefer a methodical style like Sheamus and King Corbin. And here comes the King.
And Corbin, though, runs right into a kick by
Please don't let Corbin win.
Corbin usually slides underneath.
I've heard of Culver's. Culver's is pretty good.
By Riddle, and now Jey Uso fighting back. Uso, of course, known for his tag team credentials.
Culver's is kind of like
much like we discussed.
What could I
all the
say?
time regarding Big E.
Almost like a Wendy's, but with a focus on ice cream.
I'm curious to see what Jey Uso's capable of.
Kind of like Wendy's.
In the ribs with that spinning kick.
And Riddle got Sheamus in the
just more of like a, I'd say like a family-owned feel to it. It's got more of a family-owned feel than a Wendy's. Oh my goodness, deep six, and the Irish Curse backbreaker. Oh my goodness. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Baron and Sheamus both almost got the 3 count at the same exact time.
And now Sheamus shuts Corbin up as he's barking at the
Yes, King of Fate. I answered you before. I said, yes, I do know of him, but we don't really talk about other streamers and stuff in here because it's just advertising for other people's streams and other people's channels and stuff. So yes, I have heard of him, but please just let's not talk about him in here because what happens is we end up talking about other content creators and then people leave the chat and they go check out other people that aren't going to advertise me. So it becomes a one-way street of people leaving and going and finding other people to watch. And I'd rather people stay in my restaurant than go to other people's restaurant while I'm trying to make a living off of doing this and trying to hang out with some cool people. So let's not be advertising or asking people about what other streamers and content creators are doing, all right? So we just go and remove that. Yeah. Yes, I've heard of him. That's for sure. Fiend's mask does kind of look like the Joker's face. That's what I was saying yesterday. Somebody was like, oh, Fiend would be a good Batman villain. And I was like, well, it kind of already is. He's basically just the Scarecrow and the Joker mixed together with like more of a like a psychologically getting in your head and changing you type of thing. So he's like, if you mix the Scarecrow and the Joker together looks wise, but then he's got other layers of stuff that he's built into his storyline that make him interesting in his own way. But that's why I was like, I don't know about that. I don't know if they need to do that. I feel like they kind of already got him. It's nothing mean, it's just like they're not advertising me, so it just becomes a one-way street. It becomes a bunch of people talking about other people who obviously make a lot more money than I do doing this. So it becomes a situation where I end up on the losing end. Frozen custard, yeah, that's what they call it. Yeah, the place is cool. The place is cool. It's absolutely not a bad place. It's a little expensive, I would say that. I don't know how much it costs where you're at, but out here it's kind of spendy in terms of burgers and stuff. Just scary take on Heath Ledger's Joker, kind of. Yeah, but that's why I say it's like a mix between the Joker and the Scarecrow. Because if you look at the Scarecrow's recent designs and you mix that with the Joker's face, it might actually turn out to get the same thing. What is this? What's this dragon? #1 TV show. Oh, it's the Masked Singer thing. Yeah, I have not been watching that at all. I've never seen a full episode of the Masked Singer. You guys like that show or what? All right, we're back to it. Fatal 4-Way is back in action.
Sheamus, Jey Uso, Matt Riddle, King Corbin. First man to gain pinfall.
Bray Wyatt character after the Fiend hurts
and this
himself?
is Sheamus now with a suplex.
What do you mean?
To Jey Uso, who was inserted late into this matchup after Big E was sent to a local medical facility after an attack by Sheamus when Sheamus drove Big E through a car
What do you
windshield.
mean? After he hurts himself.
I think they're probably still picking the glass out of the back of Big E's skull.
Oh, and now hung up on the top rope is King Corbin by Sheamus. And the Celtic Warrior with a drop kick driving Corbin to the floor.
Oh my goodness.
Now untangling.
Me, no watch TV. Oh, you don't watch TV? I watch TV. What if he brings back Rowan? And Rowan being fired turns out to be a work. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care at all. I don't really think Rowan adds anything to the Bray Wyatt storyline at all. I never liked Rowan in that group at all. I thought he was just an okay wrestler. He's a smart guy. Like I like him just fine as a wrestler, but I never really got it. I didn't think he added anything to the group at all. Him and Luke Harper, both of them, they're good at wrestling, but I never really got the point of either of them. I felt like you could have put any two guys right there, and it would have been the same thing. So they're just good, pretty okay big guys. Luke Harper is a little better at wrestling than Rowan, but just all together, I wouldn't really care. It wouldn't be like a big return for me. I think he could do better than that. I think he could actually, if he's going to add anything, and I don't think he needs anything. I don't know why people are always trying to add stuff to Bray. It's like if it's not broke, don't fix it. The guy can hold the mic. He can tell a storyline. The guy looks like he cares about his storyline, and he's actually making cool stuff happen. There's nothing wrong with the Fiend. There's nothing wrong with Bray. There's nothing needed to add any icing to the cake. Only thing I'd want added to that is if he's got like something else that he wants to bring to the storyline itself or to the gimmick, I'd be okay with that. But just adding other people to it, you're putting like post-it notes on a Ferrari. You're letting a second grader do finger painting on your Lamborghini. You're just adding stuff to things that don't need to be added to. Just get in the car and drive it around. Thing looks cool. Let's just do it. Start adding all kinds of stuff. The only person that I would remotely like to see with him is the Alexa Bliss thing, and only if she's gonna somehow be inhabited by the Sister Abigail, or if he wants her there. That's it. I don't need other wrestlers trying to back him up or help him out and all that. He should just be the most dominant thing possible. He shouldn't need help. So if they brought back Rowan and he's gonna hang out with him, I'd be like, whatever. Yeah, Jey Uso is doing the dang thing over here.
So landed on his feet, kick to the midsection. Jey Uso fired up with the right hand. And Uso backing it on up.
Oh my goodness. Jey Uso super caking everybody's heads off.
Jey Uso putting down anything that moves. And that kick to Corbin drives Corbin out of the ring. Jey Uso's cleared out the ring with super kicks.
Jey Uso needs to get one of his opponents in
Jey
the
is
ring
super tan as well, dude.
Jey Uso, look out, looking to fly.
Oh no.
Right into Corbin.
Baron Corbin puts an end to the run.
Sheamus and Riddle together, believe it or not, assaulting King Corbin and dumping him over the barricade.
The enemy of my enemy is my
friend.
Dude,
it's like the people who need factions should be in factions.
Everybody's down.
This is how much an opportunity to compete for the Universal Championship means to all three of these men.
And remember, there are no
unless they're heels, but I don't see the Fiend as a heel, man. He's just like a wraith of destruction. It's like being mad at a dog for like defending its yard, or being mad at a shark for eating you if you swim into his area. It's like, dude, he's a shark. That's what he does.
Jey Uso trying to fight back against the King, bangs and face
oh my
first
goodness.
off the barricade.
Yo, King Corbin is all the way up against the Thunderdome. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Jey Uso got slam dunked over the screens, the Thunderdome screens.
Momentary sinister
Jey Uso has disappeared into the virtual crowd.
Driving him into the
Corbin.
again. You got to pick up the pinfall or submission inside the ing. Corbin knows that.
Leave it to Corbin to toss somebody into the virtual crowd.
Riddle's been in the crosshairs of King Corbin's ransom for weeks now. How sweet would it be for Corbin to end it himself?
Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Bro kick. Matt Riddle got him up. Throw to sleep.
And now going to head up to the top rope. Matt Riddle now.
Matt Riddle off the top like a haircut. Nice. Yo, Jey out of nowhere. Jey Uso with the win. Oh my goodness. Where'd he come from? He just appeared? Was that really him? Or was that Jimmy? Oh my goodness. Yo, Jey with the frog splash of his entire career out of nowhere. What a surprise. Dude, he came out of the absolute sky. Where did he come from? What just happened? He appeared out of the sky. Was that really him or was that Jimmy? That would be an ultimate twist. I can normally tell the difference between them pretty okay, but did they pull some twin magic on him? That would be such a cool twist. That's got to still be Jey. Yeah, that looks like Jey. Yeah, it's definitely Jey. Dang, I thought maybe they pulled some twin magic on us. Uh-oh, here comes Kayla. Kayla with the mic.
How important was his victory for you?
Oh my goodness. Jey Uso is now the #1 contender for the Universal Championship.
Sir. Hey, big dog. I made the family proud too.
I made the family proud too.
For Roman Reigns. It's locked down. Welcome. You know the rest.
Jey Uso earned respect tonight.
Got
it.
He
did it on his own tonight.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but
yo, is Roman gonna actually come out here and beat up his own family member? Dang. Jey Uso wins. Incredible splash he hit there too. Just right on target. Beautifully delivered. He's still in the ring talking that trash though. Is he gonna get jumped?
Against Jey Uso.
Dang, that's dude, I really wish there was talking smack after this. You know how off the charts talking smack would be right now? Oh. Yo. Mo is down since day one. Mo knows. There has to be more to it, that's for sure. Yo, Mo, now you are the #1 cheerer of the day. Thank you very much for the 22 bits. He knows what's up. Gives him an easy win, or Roman does him dirty, dude. I could definitely see it going either way. Goodness gracious. Oh my goodness, man. What a show. Dude, they packed so much into this. This was packed to the ceiling. You know, Gangsta Chef, thank you for the bits as well. Finger poke of doom. I could see it going either way, man. That's what's making it an actually cool outcome to me. I really wanted Matt Riddle to win there, but this could be even more edge of my seat type of thing. Because is he really gonna fight? Is he really gonna go toe to toe and try to go all out, or is he gonna just let him do it? The next couple of weeks is gonna be so. Oh my goodness, I don't know how to even quantify what it's going to be. Next couple weeks are going to be some hopefully really good television where we can't really tell what's going to happen. We can't really tell where the allegiances lie, how dark the big dog is really going to take this. Because I could see if he turns on his own family, like for real, this is gonna be something else. I'm loving it. And Heyman got him the shot, so oh my goodness. My goodness. Well, we gotta have ourselves a little talk about this, guys. Let's do it. Yes, dude. Oh, yes. Retribution is not only on Raw. What are you talking about? Retribution, they brought out the chainsaws on SmackDown and chainsawed the ring. You forgot that? They chainsawed the ropes off the ring. They beat up all those dudes. They locked the guy in the bathroom. They spray painted the walls. They're not only on Raw. They've just been really sparsely used recently. Haven't seen much of them. But they're still around, dude. They're on whatever show they want to be on. He says have a little talk. It's like getting sent to the principal's office at school. I hope it's not like that. Although we do have kind of a little math class that we do. So here we go. It is that time, guys. I hope you're ready. Let me get my background music. I hope I'm ready. Actually, I'm the one who's not ready. Oh, dude, I got this new picture of Damian Priest. I gotta wait till next week to show you guys this. I'm just gonna show it to you guys right now. It's time. I'll show it to you guys. Just hang on a second. Let me get my background music. All right, let me know if you guys can you hear that? Is it too loud? Is it not loud enough? I hope it's looking good. They've not been seen in NXT. Yeah, I don't think they're supposed to be there. I don't think they're supposed to be crossing over like that. Just the main roster for now. All right, can you guys hear that? Yes? No? Maybe so? I wonder why. There's a lot of stuff that happens on the main roster that doesn't have to do with NXT as well. All right. Like, when's the last time the tag team championships visited NXT? It's like NXT and the main roster only really cross over a couple of times a year. All right. Get my math calculator over here. All right, we got it. So if you guys watch SmackDown along with me and you have a score you'd like to give out of 10, please put your score in the chat. I'd like to know whether you gave it a 8 out of 10, a 7 out of 10, 7.8 out of 10, a 9. What do you give today's SmackDown, guys? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. All right. So I see Cameron said 8 out of 10. This was an action-packed episode. I'll tell you that. They packed a lot into this. This was not your average give me a bunch of drawn out matches and tell me about 2 storylines and call it a night. 8.3 from One Hit. 8.3. What else? 8.3 from Ringmaster. that is Ringmaster's MO right there. 8.2 from We Rupt. We Rupt liked it. Big Red says 8.15. Here we go again. At least he didn't take it out to the 3rd decimal place this time. 8.3 says Mo. Mo liked it as well. Gangsta Chef says 8.0. Dang, dude. Bunch of above 8s. Let's see. Michael says 7.7. I bet you if I would have had the AEW logo on the screen the whole time, we would have given it like a 9.1 or something. Alright, 7.7. You said it, not me. Waleed says 9.2. Dang, Waleed. Waleed was on it. I'll let it happen, I guess. Not like it's getting much lower than an 8 anyway. Kien says 9.5. Jeez, guys. Ay. I'll bust that down to a 9.2. I can't go that high, guys. That's a little out of control. That's a little above where I want to go here. 8.5 says Cisco. All right, I got you. I could see that. 9.5. Goodness gracious, man. You realize that's 0.5 from the perfect show of all time. Like, so this would be like just a little mini notch below like the Ministry of Darkness episodes, the milk truck, the beer truck, the Vince McMahon gets held at gunpoint episodes, the kidnapping of Stephanie McMahon, the marriage reveal of Triple H. I mean, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Can't be quite going that high. I appreciate your opinion, but goodness gracious. You gotta watch some of that network, man. That WWE network, you pay for it, right? You gotta hop on there every now and then and see what the real 10s are looking like. Alright, what else we got? Another decimal, yeah, he's gonna go to the 9.18654821. He's gonna do the whole pi thing, like all the decimal places. Yeah, 8 point something, guys. I'll let it happen. 9 point like 1, 2, 3 maybe, but go up to 9.5. I got to start wondering how much of the wrestling that got us here you've been watching. 'Cause, man, this was not perfect. Yeah, Stephanie being forced to marry the Undertaker. Like, come on, man. All of the freaking CM Punk stuff. John Cena. I mean, it was cool, but let's try to get it together, guys. Yeah, I got yours, Michael. I said if it had an AEW logo on it, you'd probably have given it like a 9. But yeah, I got you 7.7, man. Which is still a pretty good score. I'm just wondering what you would have gave it if it was the AEW episode. All right, what else? Elijah, you did a 9.2, did you? Oh yeah, I took it. I got your 9.2. Let's see here. What did I miss? I think I missed Nicholas. Nicholas, were you here during the show, man? Here, I'll give you a 9.2. I'm not doing 9.5s, guys. The highest I'm gonna take tonight is a 9.2. I gotta start capping you guys. Only way we're doing anything above a 9.2 from now on is if like somebody's just gets like thrown off the top of a building and somebody cashes in Money in the Bank and somebody gets forced to marry somebody else and a demon comes up from the bottom of the ring and pulls somebody to the underworld and you see like 3 of the greatest wrestling matches of all time on the same fight card, and like, dude, I'm not letting this 9.5, 9.8 stuff happen in here anymore, guys. The highest I'm gonna take from anybody, unless all that stuff happens, is a 9.2. We're not doing none of this 9.5 stuff anymore, man. I know you're hype about Roman and all that, but come on, man. We saw a lackluster Miz and Morrison versus the Heavy Machinery match. We saw the stupid little lunchbox angle. Saw a weird little reveal of some lady with high heels on. I mean, there's a lot that was like, whatever, dude. We saw a pretty good tag match. I like the tag match. The Fatal 4-Way was whatever at the end here. Really wasn't that great. Surprising ending and some good heel work from Roman and some okay mic work by Heyman standards from Heyman. And then Big E getting slaughterhouse backstage. That was pretty good. I mean, man, there's just a lot to be desired here. Can't do it, guys. So please, just 9.2 or below. That would be the best that we could do here. .1 for real though. No, don't troll me though, guys, because I'm actually putting these down. So don't troll, all right? Just you got to give me your real score first time I ask, because I'm actually putting it down here. So I gotta go through and like erase your score out now. So I'm just not doing it. Just next time, don't troll me. Don't take back your score. Be thinking about it during the show, because I'm adding all these up live while you're telling me, and now I got to go back and try to find which one is yours. So I'm not changing it. Just make sure you're for real about your score when you tell me. This is not the time to troll. You can troll some other part of the broadcast. Just don't do it when I'm doing math. Lana. How do you know they're great matches, Michael? You haven't seen it yet. You don't know they're good matches yet. They have some good matchups. They have some matches that look good on paper. But you don't know they're good matches yet. You haven't seen them. Do you think Jimmy could cost him a Clash of Champions? Maybe. I don't know what the return window is for Jimmy. That could be crazy though. Why would he do that though? Why wouldn't he cost Roman? Why wouldn't he cost Roman? Why would he cost his own brother? What did his brother do? Roman's the one talking trash. Roman's the one being heelish and everything. Jay's just being regular Jay. Why would Jimmy come back and cost him? If he's going to cost anybody, I'd say he costs Roman, you know? It looks like. Yeah, it looks like. Cool. That's what people need to start understanding. Like, the best matches, some of the best matches that we thought we were going to see recently have turned out to be because sometimes people just don't work very well together. They don't have that in-ring chemistry. One of them's working kind of hurt. They take it kind of easy on somebody's lingering injury-prone problems, maybe. Like, there's a lot that can come into play. So just saying a match is going to be good is like, you don't know yet. You have maybe prediction, but you don't know. Yeah, so I don't know, man. We'll see. I think it looks good on paper. All Out is looking like it could be a very, very good pay-per-view. But that go-home show was lackluster. One of the reasons I said SmackDown is 8.5 because 3 years from now, we're going to remember this SmackDown. It's where Bayley took out Sasha. Oh, yeah, for sure. We saw some earth-shaking things tonight. The Roman stuff, the Bayley stuff. So I'm not saying you shouldn't give it like a 9. I'm just saying when people start going on like 9.5s and stuff, that's when I'm gonna have to be like, we gotta take that down a notch, because in the grand scheme of things, this is not touching the debut of Cena. This is not touching a lot of stuff that's happened. So any other scores? Any other scores? Let's see. I hope MJF wins. I don't know, man. I was with you on that, but like I really feel like they overdid MJF. I feel like they overdid his gimmick to the point where he's like a cartoony version of himself now. Did I get yours? I say everybody's name when I take their score, so you gotta just listen to what I'm saying. I don't know. You gave it an 8.5, right? Yeah, 8.5 is the last one I got, so yeah, I got yours. Ryder, I got you. You missed my 7.8 because you weren't here in New Zealand. You like just showed up. Didn't you just show up at like the last part of it? I can't take people's scores if they're not in the chat because I don't know if you watched the whole thing. You gotta be here, man. Didn't you just show up like just at the main event or something? I don't know if you saw it. No, not you, Ryder. I'm talking about New Zealand. I'm trying to keep track, and I'm trying to have some rules in here. That way, people don't come in here and start messing with the scores, because that can be very easy to do. All somebody has to do is just be a WWE hater, have their own little stream, and then they raid us with like 200 people at the very end, and then guess what? SmackDown gets a 1.0 tonight. I was here during the Bayley and Sasha bit. Okay. I mean, I guess I'll take it. All right, let's take the 7.8. But, dude, just make sure you get in here a little earlier if possible. I got to keep the efficacy of this whole thing. I got to make sure it's effective. Because, honestly, people can just, like, raid during the main event with, like, 100 people, and then everybody gives the show a 1 from their raid just to troll. And then I got to take all their scores. And then it's like, okay, well, now it's done. So just make sure you guys hang out. If I see you in the chat and I know you're hanging out, some people are shy. You don't have to be super talkative or anything, but just if I ask, you know, who do you think is going to win this match? Or, hey, who's your favorite wrestler? Or what title do you like? Then just speak up every now and then. I know, man, I'm kind of shy in chats sometimes. So just make sure I know you guys are here during the show so that I can make you count, make your score count. 9 matches tomorrow night. Oh, my goodness. I got yours, Nicholas. I took your score. Just make sure you talk a little bit when I'm asking questions and stuff. That way I can, because it gets harder and harder to keep track of every single person in here. But if I see you talking, then it'll be in my head. Yeah, this person was here. I'm shy. No, you're not, Empire. Flirt with girls who you hardly even know. You ain't shy, Empire. Don't you try that. You ain't no shy guy. You play the shy guy, but you're not shy. You know what I'm talking about. All right, so I guess it's my turn to give my score. As I said before, the opening of this was pretty cool, where Paul Heyman came out. Roman Reigns looked like $1 million. He was just standing there. I really like it. I really like the way they started this. I really wish Otis would have came out. I really wish Otis would have came out and been like, yo, I'm here. And been serious about it for a second, you know? You know? I really wish he would have came out and been serious. Because this would have helped Otis a lot more than his little match he got tonight with Miz and Morrison. The Miz and Morrison match did turn out pretty good. I liked it. But it wasn't as meaningful to building Otis into an actual threat as him just coming out here tonight and maybe having like a little bit of a promo standoff with Paul Heyman, and then have Roman take the mic and say something to him, and that would set up for Otis to have some sort of comeback, you know, like if Paul Heyman was like, you think you have the audacity to come out here with your Money in the Bank in the presence of Roman, and then Otis would be like, oh yeah, I earned this or whatever, and and when you least expect it, that's what I'm gonna strike. Something like that, you know, it could be cool. And then have Roman take the mic and be like, you really think you got what it takes, man? Come here, get in this ring, you know. And then Otis gets in the ring, and Otis actually kind of touches Roman for a second, and then Roman just hits him with a Superman punch. And that's when Tucker comes, and then he gets speared, and then they're both kind of laid out, but it's like Otis actually stepped to Roman for a second. That would build him so much more than beating up Miz and Morrison. I think that would be great. Thank you for subscribing. I think that would be incredibly more effective at building Otis up than having him beat Miz and Morrison right now. Miz and Morrison are like a joke act, just like Otis is looking. There's no like actual threat foundation to Otis right now, and this, what I just said, would have given him that. Oh, he's actually looking at Roman. He's actually starting to assert his dominance. Because guess what? He hasn't looked. The only time he looked like he was thinking about cashing in was when he teamed up with Braun Strowman that one time. Remember that? It was him and Braun versus, I think it was Miz and Morrison. It's just he's not believable as a cash-in even right now, and that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? You guys hear what I'm saying? Does that make sense? When you're not even believable as a cash-in, then there's a problem, because how believable are you going to be as a champion who can defend the title? A title is not supposed to be something you just snatch and keep and hide away in your cubby hole. A title is supposed to be something, once you win it, you're like a genuine article. You're a person who we want to see you actually hold it and not just have it for 2 seconds. So you know what I'm talking about? He was over for a month. He was over for longer than that. It's just that they haven't done anything, so he's cooled off tremendously. You guys hear what I'm saying? You know what I mean by that? By like the threat of Otis is at such a low point that he wouldn't be a believable champion at this point. Like, he wouldn't be a believable champion, because it's like he's not even utilizing what he has to get close to it. He's not even utilizing it as a way to boost himself up the fight card and become more believable. You know what I mean? How believable can he be when you keep a contract in a lunchbox? I mean, that maybe that's his method, okay? But I'm just saying, what you do with it and how you make it a threat to other people makes you actually look like something dangerous. He doesn't look dangerous at all. There's nothing danger about him. He's not a danger to anybody, except for, I guess, The Miz. You know? Like, what the heck? So I hope you guys know what I mean by that. I'm not saying Otis himself is not a good wrestler. I'm not saying he wouldn't be a threat. It's just that right now, when you win a title, it's not just supposed to be for like a day. Because, you know, the very next day, Roman's going to have the revenge. Like, there's no holding that title. So even if he does win it, it's pointless. There's just nothing. There's nothing there right now for him to really make it look like that the title would stick to him. You know. So that's how I feel about that. That's why the opening match of the show just had none of my attention until the very end. The end of the match was well done. End of the match was well done, and it made him look strong, at least. I just think he would have looked way stronger if he would have came out and actually put the thought in people's minds that he might cash in sometime. And also showed that he's not afraid to talk to Roman. He's not afraid to hold a ring with Roman. Because right now it looks like he wouldn't, even if he accidentally won the title, it looks like it would just slip off of his shoulder and just land right back on Roman. What else happened? Oh, the Sasha and Bayley match. This was a good match. Sasha and Bayley versus Naya and Shayna. I mean, Naya's not the best wrestler, but she's playing the part better now as the big piece of devastation that she should be. And the way that her and Shayna worked together looked all right. I wonder what their next challenge is going to be. I wonder who's going to actually step up and make it look possible that these titles could go anywhere. Maybe we'll just see like a super dominant run from both of them. I'd like to see Shayna keep the gold for a while. She looks great with it. Both her and Naya came out tonight looking like, yeah, this is the tag team champions right here. These are the tag team champions. I like it. Oh yeah, MJF is good. Yeah, Naya's she's keeping it together more. It looks like they might be plotting the matches out a little bit more for her, though, to where she knows exactly what to do, and it's not just go out there and look strong. And leave it up to her to where she's just tossing people around and stuff, because that's when people are getting hurt. That's when bad things are happening. Is you can tell that's what they're doing. They're like, go out there and look strong. Go out there and toss some people around, and leaving it all up to her. That's where it looks like there's just this disconnect that leaves her hurting people and looking bad in the ring. What else happened? But they retained. I'm glad they retained. It looked like Sasha and Bayley might be getting the titles back for a second. They did such a good job of swerving me, of faking me out during this match. I loved it, man. This was a pay-per-view quality match. Really, really good. And the way that Bayley turned on Sasha after Sasha was already in the pits, man. She'd lost everything. She'd lost her Raw title. She'd lost her her SmackDown, her tag team titles. She's lost her legs pretty much. And just the beatdown Bayley put on her was incredible, man. The Bayley beatdown that she gave was just an incredible heel turn here. I mean, like super heel turn. She was already heel, but she just turned the dial to like all the way, and she loved it too. The smile on her face. Bayley is living it up right now. Whew, man, I can't wait to see where else this goes. This got me hype. For sure, and they did such a good job from start to finish of this segment. I don't know how long this was. Was this like half an hour of the show, 25 minutes of the show? They really did a good job. It was a pretty good segment, pretty good chunk of SmackDown that was very well done, I feel. Big E backstage, who was hyped to see Xavier coming back. I don't know where Xavier was at. Who was that guy who told Big E that Xavier was here? Was he in cahoots with Sheamus? Is Sheamus in cahoots with Roman Reigns? Is Sheamus in cahoots with Paul Heyman? Did Sheamus do that because Paul Heyman told him to? Because on the commentary, they did say that they said something to the effect like, was this a plan? Was this a plot? So I don't know if Sheamus was on his own in doing this and taking out Big E, but he white noised him through the windshield, and that was just an incredible spot right there. I liked it a lot. Cracked him up. My goodness. And then they really sold that Big E he's not going to be fighting tonight. They carded him out. It was just done. I like it. And I like how Sheamus was cutting a promo right in front of him, because that shows that Big E really was done. You don't just cut a promo right in front of a beast like Big E unless you know he's down for the count. You don't start talking that trash with your back turned to somebody as devastating as Big E, especially if you're outside the ring in a parking lot. Like, you can get so smashed there, especially by Big E. So I love the way that they did that. He cut a little promo right there, and then he just walked out. So that was really good. What else happened? I know I'm missing something. I don't think this is when that girl walked through, but whoever that was, I don't know. The girl in the high heels. They were playing some music, but it sounded somewhat generic to me. I don't know if that's somebody's entrance theme or not, but sounded okay. I like that you could see there was like a mink coat or something, and the high heels looked fresh, and it was just well done, and then just went on with it. Morrison stealing the Money in the Bank case, and then they showed that what's his name? Otis. They showed Otis keeps his Money in the Bank contract inside the little lunchbox and not inside the Money in the Bank actual briefcase, which could kind of make sense, I guess, because if you had a little lunchbox, you'd probably keep your food in the bigger box, because then you can just keep more food. And Morrison unveils that he got nothing but a stapler and like some Q-tips and a sandwich, and just more jokiness from Miz and Morrison. They are funny, but it's just, I don't know. It's like this tag division, man. The tainted sandwich. It's getting better than Raw to you. Yeah, SmackDown's doing a good job with their storylines right now. I like that. Oh, Kian, you got to go, man? All right, thanks for hanging out. All right, what else happened? I really hope that's not just a reveal of Mandy Rose with a new gimmick, because she's already got that like pretty girl gimmick. Why waste a brand new gimmick on somebody who's already got that pretty much same thing? Why waste a reveal, a tease reveal type of thing? That's like me being like, oh, there's a new person stepping onto the scene, and I show like this really cool trailer for him, and it just turns out it's the same. It's a guy you've already seen before, and he's got pretty much the exact same gimmick he already had. It's just, I hope it's not Mandy. I hope it's actually a new signee, or somebody getting called up from NXT who we haven't seen in a while. Maybe Chelsea Green. We haven't seen Chelsea Green in forever. something like that. I hope it's not just Mandy. And I hope it's not Lacey either. Because we haven't seen Lacey in a little bit. What else? What else? Oh, Roman Reigns backstage. His interaction with Jey Uso. Twice tonight, his interaction with Jey Uso was so money. So well acted by Roman Reigns. Roman, he's kind of shrugging him off. And he's like, yeah, you know, it's all love. But, you know, hit me up. I'll talk to you later. And he just leaves. Like, he's got his eyes on the prize so hard that it's just crazy to see Roman like this, isn't it? Like, is it kind of jarring? It feels kind of uncomfortable, honestly. Yeah, I don't want it to be Lacey. Maybe Chelsea. Chelsea Green would be a good one. She's not bad in the ring. She doesn't look bad either. I think that would be a good idea. Pretty sure it's Carmella. Dude, Carmella in high heels, like, so she's gonna go from like the trash talking, like, Staten Island, you know, queen of the streets type of thing to like being all high class, high heels, mink coats and stuff. I don't know. I mean, it would be a new gimmick for her. At least it would be a switch, but I'm just hoping it's not anybody that we've seen before or somebody that we haven't seen in a long time. Roman, he's so good at this right now. And his, like, just sitting in his chair like he's a godfather or something, and Jay comes in and sits with him like, yo, what's up, man? You know, I'm going to see you. And he's like, yeah, we'll see. I loved it. Moonwalks. And now, if she could pull that off, I'll let it be her. If she could moonwalk in high heels, I'll let her keep it. Cat lady, you think it's going to be, oh, Cruella DeVille? Maybe it'll be Cruella DeVille. Yo, maybe it's Sonya Deville, but now she's coming back as Cruella DeVille. Isn't that what Cruella DeVille wears? She wears like high heels and like a coat made out of Dalmatians or whatever. Maybe that's it. Sonya had to leave the WWE, but now she's coming back as Cruella DeVille. 101 Dalmatians. Now there you go. Now that's what's up. That would be that's it. She's gonna re-debut. Yeah, change her name to Cruella DeVille. Oh my God. I don't know. I'm excited to see what it is. I saw some glitchiness in the broadcast tonight. I'm not sure if that was Retribution. I'm not sure if that was the hacker. I don't know if it was just the broadcast messing up. I have no idea. I have no idea. But I hope it was the hacker. What an abandoned angle that is. I feel like it's done with, but I also have seen the glitches sometimes recently, so I don't know what to think. I really don't. No Retribution tonight. We did see Nikki Cross show up, and her and Alexa Bliss backstage, and Alexa Bliss had the dreadlocks, the Bray-looking dreadlocks in her pigtails, and from what people are telling me, there was Ramblin' Rabbit in the background. I didn't see it. I was looking at her hair. I was like, dang, it really is like that. Emily, what's up, Emily? Looks like Retribution only shows up on Raw. Dude, you didn't see them? They showed up on SmackDown. They took the chainsaws to the ring, man. They chainsawed the ropes on SmackDown. They threw that dude and locked him in the bathroom on SmackDown. They spray painted the walls on SmackDown. They're not just a Raw act. What else happened? Oh, Jeff Hardy and Sami Zayn and AJ Styles. I'm glad that they're keeping these three people in together right now. I was kind of worried about the AJ Styles situation because it seems like they just kind of cut him out of it last week. So I'm glad this week they're like, no, AJ's he's still part of it. The beatdown that Sami Zayn got on both of them was kind of satisfying to me. I like Sami looking like a threat. I like him actually getting his hands dirty and having to fight and not just being a guy who dips and runs all day. That stuff is fun for a while, but it gets tiring when you know somebody is a good wrestler and it's not even building heat anymore. It's just like, dude, are you gonna do anything about this, or are you're just gonna keep? Are you the 24/7 champion? You're just gonna see you run through every night. You just run through and that's it. You run on by so nobody can get their hands on you. So I'm glad that Sami actually got his got a piece of action tonight and actually took out both guys. He needs to start looking strong, and I would love if he could get some good matches in. Because he's back now, man, and he's one of the better wrestlers that they have. He's got a great personality on the mic. I love him, and on top of that, the guy can really go. He can really wrestle. Those three are Moolah. They are. That's for sure. They disappeared since Roman showed up. Have they though? You might be right about that. I don't know. I'd have to look at the dates that they've been around. But yeah, it's been a little bit since they've caused some major havoc. I know that. And then we got the main event, the Fatal 4-Way. Jey Uso replacing Big E. I like that. The outcome is fresh, especially with the story they're telling here. I didn't even, man. Gosh, man, this was cool. The match itself was whatever. It's run-of-the-mill main event SmackDown type stuff where everybody gets a little bit in. Jey definitely had his spots here where he looked like a shining star here. Matt Riddle probably was supposed to win this match, but no, probably Big E was gonna win if he would have been in it. He's just so powerful right now, him and Matt Riddle. But hey, with Jey winning it, I feel like they have the best chance of telling a storyline that's going to be hard-hitting, and it's going to help with the whole Roman situation to keep him looking extra heelish, extra plotting, him and Paul Heyman. So I do think that this was the best choice to do here. At first I was like, but I think it's the best choice for us to be entertained and us to have like, oh, what's going to happen next? And I was hoping for Matt Riddle more for like a comedic type of thing and not really for a story type of thing. So I'm glad that Roman and Jey and Paul Heyman and all that is still keeping a story together and not just being, oh, Roman's a heel. You know you like it. So, man, I got to give this an 8.9, dude. This was one of the best SmackDowns that I've seen. The shortcomings definitely do not eclipse the good stuff. There's just some little parts that I've previously talked about during the show and during this review that just kind of took it down. But they didn't take it down so far that I'd give this anything less than like an 8 maybe an 8.7. Gosh, this was just a really good episode of SmackDown. This might have been the best episode of SmackDown that I've seen, and gosh, I can't even remember. I can't even remember one that really had this feeling of, dang, dude, where are we going? Let's go. I'm hyped, dude. Yeah, 8.9. That's for sure. I like it. This was something that I feel is up there with something that we'll be talking about for a while to come. Maybe not years, but the things we saw tonight, I think they're going to be sticking with for a while. Plus, with the almost debut of somebody new, they really stacked this. They went in and they showed off pretty much every angle. That we had Firefly Funhouse, we had Alexa, we had Nikki, we had Sasha and Bayley. The final turn, we had Naya and Shayna turning in a really good tag match. We had all that, man. It's just, if that first match would have been better and actually had that oomph to it, then this might have been one of those that just goes down in history as like, this is where they might have turned the tide. If they keep on this, then we're gonna be in the money. I love it, man. I wanted Matt to win, yeah, for sure, but it would have been more of like to see how the comedic guy interacts with Roman and how Roman makes him pay for it. It would have been fun, but this is like family here. This is that like blood storyline. So I really do like this. I'll give it an 8.7. 8.7. I was gonna give it 8.9, but yeah, 8.7 sounds more of like where I'm really landing on it. But this got me super hyped, man. This is a good one. 8.7 is where I'm going with it. I think this is one of the better or best SmackDowns I've seen in quite some time. So 8.7 for me. Let's do our math, man. Let's find out what's going on here. Let's see what we all came up with here. I like it. I like it. Jeff Jarrett as SmackDown GM? You want to go to the GMs? I mean, it might be a fun little reveal. I don't know what that would really do for them right now. What are you hoping to pull off with that? What are you hoping that would do for them? What would Jeff Jarrett as a GM do? I want Sasha as a babyface. Oh, when she comes back, I don't even know if she's going to be a babyface. I don't know, man. I don't know if she's going to just be even more destructive than even Bayley is, and maybe she'll out-heel Bayley. Because I can believe Sasha as a heel so much more than Bayley. Maybe she's just going to come back and just be the heel of just the women's division, like the super heel. I want them to have gimmicks again. I do like the GM stuff. I will not say that I don't like the GM. I think William Regal is incredible. It's just it gets a little weird, and I feel like they take some of the attention away from the stars, you know. So I don't know. Maybe if he could bring something to the show. I'm not gonna say no. That's why I'm asking you. Like, what do you hope they bring? I like the gimmick itself, but it's like, why Jeff Jarrett? What is he gonna do? All right, so let's do this math, dude. We hit 108.35. That's really good, man. That's really, really good. We got above 100 for a SmackDown. I like it. I like it a lot. She needs the Fiend power to rub off on her. Who's saying it isn't? Jeff Jarrett is cool. He's cool, but what is he gonna bring to it? You know, it's like, what's he gonna do? Come out here and strut down to the ring or whatever? Like, what's he gonna do? Why him? Why would he fit as SmackDown general manager right now in the Thunderdome? If they're gonna, to me, if they're gonna get anybody to be a general manager right now, it's gonna have to be somebody so much larger than life, like a, I don't know, man. I don't think Jeff Jarrett is fitting that. I'd get somebody like even Vince himself. I'd get Vince. I'd get Triple H. I'd get somebody just huge. Somebody to be the Thunderdome GM. Appear on the screen and be like, you know what we're doing tonight? You know, to be the man of the Thunderdome, or the woman, maybe Stephanie McMahon or something. Somebody huge, man. Jeff Jarrett, he's gonna just, I don't know, he's gonna be all laughy and jokey and stuff. Stone Cold, yeah, now that would be fresh. Or maybe Booker T. Booker T would be fresh. He'd be kind of jokey too, though. See, that's where I put Jeff Jarrett. I think Jeff Jarrett is more in line with like a Booker T type of guy who's gonna make it a fun show to watch, but like, what's the why even have one? You know, they could just make matches without one. Yeah, that's Impact though, dude. You know how he's booked in WWE. He's just a strutting dude. He just comes down. He can't wait to get home to my baby tonight. He's just like the old school Guitar-Roo type dude. It's nothing's going on there. The Rock would be incredible, but I don't know. I don't think that's happening. They'd have to. I don't think he wants to do that. But like, if anybody's gonna be the GM, I don't know, man. It's like I'm wondering what about Jeff Jarrett makes you think SmackDown Thunderdome GM? You know, I just feel like he'd be a jokey dude. He'd be like, tag match. Hogan. It might work though. I'm not saying it won't work. I'm just wondering like what would be the draw there? Like what's the point of him? What's the point of him being the one over like anybody else? Anybody else? I could even see maybe, oh gosh, Christian maybe? I don't know. He seems not big enough. He might be able to do a good job though. But nah, not Christian. Somebody darker than that. They gotta have like a real mean streak on them. I don't know, man. Macho Man would be incredible. That'd be so funny. That'd be so funny. Bayley is your role model. Hey, Bayley's cool.
Good morning. A statement has gone around in the fake news.
Foley? Foley'd be kind of cool. Ric Flair? Oh my goodness. I'd be worried. He gets too hype, man. He worries me. He's just too hype. Ric Flair would be cool, though. If it was like 15 years ago, Ric Flair, it'd be so much better, though. Let's see here. I know there's somebody I'm forgetting. Somebody who's... Could you imagine if Goldberg was the general manager of the Thunderdome? Eddie would be awesome, yeah. Shane, we tried that, man. I don't know. Shane might be alright, but, gosh. I don't know, man. Sergeant Slaughter. He's probably so, like, up there in years now that I don't know how he would look. Bret Hart? This is a good conversation here. I don't know what I'd do. I'm gonna do the math here in a second, guys. Just give me a second. Cameron Grimes! Cameron Grimes would be a great GM. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Cameron Grimes, now that's money. Yeah, Ringmaster, I've been getting those too. They're trying to catch people. They're trying to catch people sleeping. Cameron Grimes. Yes. Now that would be money. Oh, that'd be so money. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. We got it. You got it, man. You got it. That's it. We figured it out. That's the perfect one. We did it. We figured it out. Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan could be his co-GM as well. Like they're both vying for the same job. Like they both filled out the application. They both got the job. But now Vince is like, I want to see what you guys can do. So one half of the show is going to be Cameron Grimes. The other half is going to be Daniel Bryan. So like one half is all like ladder matches and just awesome, crazy stuff. And then one half is like, okay, this is the Greco-Roman. You gotta wrestle with one hand behind your back. You gotta win with old school rules. Daniel Bryan and Cameron Grimes, co-GMs. I would lose my mind. That would be so crazy. Taking SmackDown straight to the moon. I would absolutely love it. Oh man. That is what needs to happen. Mario Kart, what's up, dude? Did you see the reveal? Yesterday on the Nitty Gritty, we did the reveal trailer of a brand new Mario Kart game. Did you see it? Did you see the trailer? Kane? Yo, Jake? The Jake elbow? Oh my goodness, the Jake elbow. Now that's something else. The Jake elbow. Look at how he entered the chat. Just entered the chat like a boss. He's like, here. Look at this. I'm dropping the elbow on the chat. Jake, thank you so much. And thank you to Ryder. Thank you. Thank you to New Zealand. Thank you to One Hit. Thank you very much for bringing the hype, guys. Jake, what's going on, man? SmackDown was very good tonight. This is one of the better SmackDowns that I've seen in a long time. Not that SmackDown has been horrible. I'm not saying that, but just this is one I would recommend. Okay, this is the way I work. All right, this is the way I work with these reviews. It's like if I'm coming to work tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Jake again? Yo, Jake is burning it down. Jake. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Holy moly, Jake. Jake. Just look at this, breaking the whole window. Thank you very much, man. Thank you for the bits. The way I look at it is, if I'm coming to work and somebody who doesn't really watch wrestling too much is like, yo, so how was SmackDown? Should I watch it? I'm going to be like, yeah, you should definitely watch SmackDown. That lets me know it's a good SmackDown when I'd recommend it to somebody who I know I'll waste their time if they don't really care about wrestling very much at all. I'm not going to recommend a show like you know, some of the SmackDowns we've seen in the past couple of months. I'm not going to recommend that because that makes me look like I shouldn't be talking about wrestling, you know? I shouldn't be recommending shows to people. Like if I'm going to recommend a show out of the last 2 AEW shows, I'm going to recommend the one before it, not the one that just happened, because that's where I know, dude, if you watch the AEW last week, holy moly, and then that'll be a good advertisement. That'll get them into the show. If I recommend something like, yeah, you should watch it, and then it's just boredom incarnate, then it's not going to... They're not going to watch wrestling anymore. So it's like I end up hurting the whole entire thing. So this was a show I would recommend. Definitely. So let's do the math. Let's get to it. Because we already found the perfect GM for SmackDown. So we did our job. Let's do it. Alright, so we got an 8.0, an 8.3, an 8.3, 8.2, and an 8.15. I wonder who that 0.15 was. That's 5 scores, right? Yeah, that's 5. Okay. And then we got an 8.3, an 8.0, a 7.7, a 9.2, and a 9.2. That's another 5 scores, so that's 10. And then we got an 8.5, a 7.8, and an 8.7. I give it an 8.7. Yeah, so I'm the last one. Okay, there we go. So that's 13 scores, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I like recounting. So we got 108 overall scores. 108 overall points, sorry. Divided by 13 scores. And that'll give us our average for tonight, and you know they did it. 8.3. My goodness. They did such a good job tonight. SmackDown, man, they're back on fire. I like it. Let's find out. Find out where they're sitting in the battle of the brands. You're sick as a dog. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that, man. It's bad times. Bad times to be sick. It's always bad to be sick, but this is definitely scary bad times. I hope you end up feeling better very soon, dude. I hope it doesn't stick with you very long. All right. Because that really sucks. They did get it. They got it, man. 3 points. They're tied with Raw. AEW is looking to tie it up tomorrow with All Out, which is, man, I would think it's almost a guarantee. Almost a guarantee that we end up tied up 3-3 to 3 AEW Raw and SmackDown. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if they could possibly pull it off. I don't know, man. It's almost like just chalk it up because I really don't see AEW dropping the ball so hard that they're going to get anything below a 7.75. But we'll wait. We got to keep it real. Yeah, dude, it's like I would just put it, but we can't just do that because then people will be like, well, just give NXT one because you know NXT kills it too. We'll have to see. I'm looking forward to it. Every time these shows get points, that's a win for us. That's us getting good business. That's us getting the best possible outcome because when these shows drop the ball, that's when we just sat here for, who knows, 2 hours, 3 hours sometimes, watching something that just sucks the hype out of wrestling. Yeah, they did AEW Dark tonight. They did. Man, I wonder what happened on that show. Like, I kind of want to just kind of skip through it right after this, see what happened. I think that's what we might do. Yeah. Well, I think we're gonna check it out, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and all the rest of us for the situation here for the Thunderdome. I'm so glad this SmackDown delivered. I was so worried. I'm like, oh man, here it comes. Here comes the cool down period where they already gave us something hype, and now they're gonna cool down and just be like, be happy you got heel Roman. It's over, okay? Just be happy with what you got. But I'm so glad that they didn't do that. I'm so glad they're keeping their pedal to the metal with Roman. They're actually ramping up stuff with the women's division with Sasha, Bayley, Shayna, Naya. Who knows what's happening with the rest of those women? I don't know. They were flat anyway, so I don't want them getting stuffed back in. But now there's actually something to be somewhat excited about because they're showing off maybe a brand new signee, maybe a re-envisioning of a signee they've already had. Who knows? They teased that. I mean, there's so much here, and now Big E and Sheamus is to the next level. Like I didn't really care for that feud too much, but now it's on, dude. Big E is about to throw Sheamus into the Thunderdome, into the roof of the Thunderdome. I'm looking forward to it so much. I'm so glad they kept their foot to the metal, their pedal to the metal. Yeah, they brought it, dude. They brought it. So, with that said, that was. You know what it was. I'm sure you guys already know what it was. But if you didn't know, I'm going to tell you. That was the chat.